All right. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the energy right now. I feel the positive energy. What is that positive? It's the internet. It's YouTube. It's the live chat. It's the live stream. It's everybody here, right? Let's see who is here today. I am excited to be here to stream. And like I said, for the next couple of times, I'm going to be just plugging in my personal channel here on Brianna's All for Fun Vlogs channel. I know it's kind of like I'm kind of, trespassing on her channel, but I'm invited. So we're good. So I really want to be able to share some really interesting things. And we're going to go back in time. We're going to go back to like over 22 years ago and see who I was back then. Like, who in the world, who was I? Am I the same person? What kind of past do I have going back that far? I have video clips, and so I figured I would bring it to this channel. It's probably like might be the first you've ever seen any of this, unless you were like you subscribed to my personal channel a long time ago before I deleted a lot of that stuff, because this is the past and it's going to be brought here. But I thought I would do that, guys. But let me go ahead and read the chat. I got to get my glasses on because I can't see without them. You know, I'm kind of blinded, especially with all these lights. This is the way to start a vlog. What do I think? I'm like a fish. I'm inhaling water. I'm inhaling water. All right. Let's see what's going on over here. Hey, David, how you doing? Nice to see you out here. It's good that you guys are over here. Brody B, who were you 22 years ago? Mafia can... that is so funny that you bring that up. Wait till you see the videos, because I got something from 2007, which was like a few months before the creation of the channel that you even see me on right now. Brianna's channel. It used to be, what, All for Two Kids at one time? Now it's All for Fun Vlogs. But before this channel that I am kind of hijacking at the moment... Is that what you call it? I don't know. I'm just calling it like, plugging everything in, because I know, like I told you, the other live stream, what's going on, with the whole thing with Brianna and then YouTube, and she's just, she's not into it. And I think she got a whole fresh start in January. Like, she's just going to try different things with that. And I think she's going to be focused on her music channel and kind of separating that from all the rest of the YouTube world, like separating it from All for Fun Vlogs and making that a whole different thing so that they're not connected together. And this channel that I'm on right now, this is, this was basically supposed to be the channel that we were going to keep, working together with, just being creative and sharing with you guys. But it's just that we just couldn't do the content together. It was, like I said, it's with my busy work schedule and Brianna's busy schedule with the education, planning for college and working and having a social life, and her just the lack of the interest of a lot of things when it comes to the channel. I mean, she just wants to kind of get away from this whole channel and do something totally different. And like I said in the beginning, it was just fun. I created this YouTube channel that's changed the name so many times ago, but the Up to Speed Media channel, which I have about maybe 180,000 subscribers, I think, on that channel. That was my first channel I've ever created. And, it was a fun channel. And when I was making videos on there, my kids just had this interest, like they just had interest with me with the camera, and they wanted to be part of it. And then like weeks and weeks of doing that. And I think it was after a couple of months, I was like, you know what? I want to bring them on board, and we're just going to open up a family channel, and we're going to come up with a creative name, and then we're going to make videos together so they're not left out. And then that happened over the years and years of us just having fun doing that. And I guess it only lasts so long before we just, kind of change interest, especially when the kids get older and they just have so many different things they want to do, and kind of express themselves in a different way instead of like having it in a family video content. Because like I said in the past, I was so protective of the privacy and everything. It's like, Brianna couldn't really do much as far as like content, because there was a whole list of things that she couldn't put out there. It was like, no, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't go there, you know what I mean? But anyway, that was in the other stream. If you guys want to kind of follow up on that, well, you can look back on that live stream, because it's still playing, and you can see the whole creation of the channel and how it just went from my personal channel to like opening up a channel together. And now I am basically uploading on this channel, which is Brianna's All for Fun Vlogs channel. But you know, my channel, somehow with YouTube and their algorithm, it's really hard for me to really reach out to everybody. And I figure just a couple of times with me borrowing Brianna's channel just to get my message to you guys, it may be enough times to kind of bring you guys over to my channel, because I know some of you probably don't even know that it exists because I renamed it, and it's like, who is this guy? What's this up to Speed Media channel? I've never heard of it before, you know, because I renamed it. It's kind of like I'm in a witness protection. But anyway, let's get over to the comments here in the live chat. And I wish the comments were actually working under the videos on my channel and Brianna's channel here. I wish that they were, but you know, YouTube is, I don't know, maybe they're going to fix the problem in January, because they're going to do a whole different, like they're overhauling everything for January because they're being like really protective, and there's probably going to be comments again. So I'm holding on to that hope. You know, as much as I love engaging, you know, I want to make sure that the comments are going to work, because that's the most important part of this whole YouTube hobby, is to engage with you guys. And that may be another reason why Brianna's kind of frustrated with this particular channel, because there's no way for her to comment to you guys, but she can on Brianna Rose's music channel. She can comment to you guys there, which I don't know. It's like, did YouTube forget to disable the comments on that particular channel? But I don't understand why they're doing it to mine when I'm 47, especially if you're about ready to see a video of me over 22 years ago, and I was still over 22 years old. Oh, gosh. Oh, man, I tell you. Let's see who's out here. Holy moly. I'm getting spammed over here. I don't know if it's really spams. I'm just a couple of spams. The rest of it is all you guys, and you're amazing. I think I just got one person doing that. We'll see who it is. Maybe they're trying to get my attention. You know, if you send super chats and stuff like that, you know, I can see it right away. But if the guys are sending all these different things, like, what the heck am I looking at? All right. Hey, Roland. Is it? Yes. Ellie loves strains. Ellie loves strains. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, awesome. Glad you're doing good. Thumbs up to you guys. You're amazing. Let's see. Who else is out? Diana. How you doing there, Diana? I tell you what. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. How's the weather by you? Is it warm? Is it cold? Just let me know, because I tell you, it's crazy. It's like I said, the days are very warm. Like some of the nights are friggin' like winter. Amelia. How you doing? Hi to you. And is the clown real? Holy shit! Where's the clown at? Where's it at? Oh, me? What? Did you say me? What? I don't look like one, do I? I don't think so. I don't know. That's what people say. They say I'm the clown. What the hell? I don't know. That's crazy. Like I said, look at the old videos. You'll know what's going on. You'll know what's what. It's not time to talk about that, because like I said, there's a whole lot of things going on, and we're going to show you some clips from over 22 years ago, because, you know, was I the same person then? Or who was I really back then? But you'll find out, and you can figure it out, and let me know what your opinion is on that once it's all done with, because you can chat while it's playing, but then I can engage in video real time when I done with the segment. My mom said, do you have a wife? Not to be rude or anything, but we love you all, and sorry for asking. Sierra, no, I don't. I had one a long time ago, but, you know, I just had to part way with her. It just wasn't working out. And it's, you know, it's like that. You know, you can get along fine when you're not in the same house and be friends, and that's the way it was. I've been supportive of her emotionally and helping her through things, you know, even when she's not in the same household, and that was a long time ago. And it's one of those things, even when you don't have the obligation, because I've never had any obligations to anyone, you know, especially after the divorce, but I you know, my heart couldn't just let somebody get into certain situations and then they need someone, and I couldn't just let them suffer from circumstances. And you know, sometimes just people are around someone and they could be in a situation where they're just not in the best situation. And I don't really want to get into too much, really. What I'm just saying is I tend to help people out who need help, and you know, it's just the way it has been for since, gosh knows, I don't know, since all I can remember, even when I was in my young 20s, you know. It's like when people needed something, I was there to help them, whether it was giving them my physical abilities, to do something, or to help them financially, whatever it may be. I was always helping somebody because I wanted to make sure that somebody had what they needed. And I've been taken advantage a couple times in the past, because people would take, advantage of generosity. But hey, you know what? Yeah, there's a lot more nicer people out there in the world that make up for the few that try to con you. But anyway, let me read some of the chat. Then we're going to get over to those clips. I am from Switzerland. Hey, Rick, that's cool. Awesome. Switzerland. So how's the weather out there in Switzerland? I'm just curious. Wonder how that is there. Ben Rogers, how you doing? How my day? My day's pretty good. Have the Sunday off. I got to work late tonight, but for the whole day I have off, so that's a plus. And beautiful day today. And who else is out here? Is it Kirsty Reams? Awesome. Thank you very much. Guys, have you noticed there's been a lot of things going on lately with YouTube? There's a lot of people saying a lot of things about like the future. They're scared of the future of YouTube. Like is it falling apart? If you have any idea what's going on, let me know, because people are freaking out. I don't know. It's almost like the apocalypse or something. I don't know. People are running all directions saying, I'm getting rid of my channel. I'm getting rid of my channel. But I know like Brianna not wanting to do YouTube has nothing to do with all this stuff going on right now. It has to do with just her just not having that same interest in the kind of content that has been created on this particular channel that she's been using for so many years. It's like she just wants to kind of start fresh. And there's a lot of videos that have been deleted on this channel right here, on the one that I am, the one that I'm actually, borrowing for a few days. There's only like 300 videos left. There was over 1,000 videos. So think about it. About over 700 videos have been deleted. So the only videos that are on this channel right here, I think, is from like 2016 till now. So like everything else is like gone. Yeah. Wow. I was like, I wanted to save some of that stuff. And like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? It's all gone. I was like, sometimes I like to go look, I'll just go look on the channel just to look back on the older videos. And I was thinking, when I'm alone and I have nobody with me, and then I'm like, just living alone, I can at least go back and look at the YouTube videos and go all the way back to 2007 and like say, wow, at least I have something to look at. But now there's nothing to look at except for 2016. And then there is this bunch of clown videos. Like, I don't want to look at clown videos. I want to look at like family videos from the past, I'm sure there's probably some archive somewhere on hard drive, somewhere stashed away in a box that I can go find somewhere and just look at everything from the beginning and, and cry my eyes out when I see that, because, it'd be an emotional moment. And it's another thing, she didn't really like looking at herself in certain time periods in the past because of her, I guess the way she was seeing herself. She said, she felt conscious about her appearance when it came to her weight. And I've always been so supportive and positive, and it's always about good health, and don't stress so much about like happen to be super thin or looking like a Barbie or anything. And as you notice now, Barbies out there, I don't even think I could say that anymore, but now they're more like real instead of like like they are in the past. But oh my gosh, yeah. But anyway, let me read comments, and we're gonna go right over to that the clips. The clips. You're gonna be surprised. One of your comments there when you were saying something about the mafia. Just wait and see. My mom said, do you have... Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? I got to hit the arrow down. So I see I'm not seeing any new things. Amber, stop. Oh, boy. Is something happening, Amber? I hope everything's okay over there. Just be safe. Let's see. Hi, Kendra. How you doing? And Amber, is somebody being rude? I don't know. It's almost like... It just reminds me, like, if I'm in a live chat, especially since I'm kind of borrowing Brianna's channel just for a few days, just to plug in my channel, Up to Speed Media, guys. My channel name is Up to Speed Media, and I guess the best way to bring that channel to you guys is to actually go to my channel and send a link to you guys so that you can subscribe to that channel of mine, because like I said, And not enough of you guys know about this channel of mine, especially since I've renamed it. Because, you know, I was like, I gotta rename it. I can't keep it the same thing I had when it was started in 2007. You know, things have to change. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going over to the link here. I'm gonna grab the. Here I go, grabbing the link to the channel. This is a little work here. I mean, you got to do a little work to get it done. And I'm going to drop it right here. Boom, there it is. Right there, got my up to speed in the chat link. Because the comments don't work, so it's right there, guys, right there. So you can take a look at that. And thumbs up, guys. If you can give this video a thumbs up, give yourself a thumbs up, a wave and a smile, and clap your hand, because it's a good day. It's a good day to kind of keep your hands warm if you're in the cold. You know, sometimes I got to do that, kind of do this with my hands, you know, especially at nighttime. I don't know what it is lately. Normally, it's like I constantly just wearing a t-shirt and tank top, shorts in the middle of the winter, even when I was in New Jersey. And the last, like, maybe a few months, I feel like I'm not getting as hot. I don't know if is my blood pressure going down. I did lose about 25 pounds in the last year, so I don't know what's going on with that. That's, to me, is that from all the walking and not eating later at night? Because I kind of upped my game when it came to walking. You know, like freaking 20,000 steps a day. That's what my new goal has been. So I don't know, guys. Then my mind wanders to, do I have some kind of other serious problem going on that I'm losing weight fast? And then I start thinking about things that I shouldn't be thinking about. It creates that cycle. But anyway, thank you for the thumbs up there, Sheila. You're amazing. And let's see, Chris Cook got it. All right, awesome. And Bella, hey, are you from New York or New Jersey? I'm from New York. Awesome, Bella. Yes. Well, this is it. I'm from New Jersey, but when I was younger, I was raised really close to New York, in Sayreville, New Jersey. And I had family that lived in Brooklyn, New York. And my mother was from Brooklyn, New York. And we used to always hang out there and just spend the day in New York. It was like right there. I had family all in there. So I guess it's a mix of both worlds there, between Brooklyn and central New Jersey. And, you know, because I was in Sayreville, and I went a little bit further southeast towards Seaside Heights, that area where the boardwalk is. Man, just thinking about that, I just missed it. I missed the Italian food right there. You know, Three Brothers Italian. Yeah, man, tell you. Rick, hey guys. So, yeah, don't forget, Up to Speed Media, my channel. Give it a subscribe. Go over there. I think this might be my last live stream on this channel, because I don't know. I kind of feel bad. I feel like I'm kind of like stepping on Brianna's toes by putting the live stream on her channel. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, she doesn't have a problem with it. But, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know. You know how it is. It's like if you borrow somebody's car, you know, and you borrow it maybe one too many days, and then they start to wonder if they're being nice about it, but are they starting to get annoyed by it? I don't know. But let's see here, guys. Hey, Donald Robinson, how you doing? Hope all is well. I'm about ready to take a sip of this water here. Without inhaling it, man. All right, let's get on to the clips. All right, guys. It's about time to get on to the clips here. You guys can see me from... First, we're going to start from 12 years ago, and then 22 years ago. Over 22 years ago. Holy shizzoli.
Hey guys, well, here are the video clips of me like over 12 years ago as of the date of this upload or live stream. And I can't believe that time flies by this fast. And who was I back then? I'm the same person I was then as I am now. It's just I'm a lot older. Yeah, and this is before the creation of the All for Two Kids channel, which was a channel that my kids and I had our creativity on and posted videos on, and then that channel was renamed to All for Fun Vlogs, and now that's Brianna's channel. So a lot has changed over the years, and this is cool. So I'm sharing this with you guys back from 2007. That's a long, wow, man.
Hey, just for making a video, you know, for you guys. I know you're far away.
So, I thought we'd make a little video here. They're outside. They're out having a good time, you know, doing what they like to do out here. So, I'm gonna have to, you know, go over there and maybe get a close-up or two of what they're doing. You know, then they're gonna jump in the pool and have a legitimate swim. And it's a beautiful day out here. You know, you gotta enjoy this stuff. So, you know, sit back and watch these videos over here. You never know what you might see. You know, somebody's always having fun around here. It's just a matter of when it's gonna happen. Hey, how you doing? Name here is Roland Pellegrino. Yeah, I just thought I'd, you know, send you a video, a short video, to introduce myself to you. You know, I work all day long, I come home. The first thing I do is I turn on my computer, I go onto the internet. I go on there, you know, because it's entertaining. You know, somebody pisses me off, I say how I feel, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold it in. That's why I couldn't survive retail. I've been there. You know, I've sent people out the door, told them to get the fuck out of my store. I dragged them out. Almost got fired. But they thought I was in the mafia, so they were afraid to fucking do it. But anyway, I got out of that line of shit and went into teaching. It's much better. It's more of a legitimate job than working in the retail business. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about the rat bastards anymore. So what I do is I got my own thing going here, which is on the internet. I do business on the internet to make money. And when I'm doing that, things are pretty good there. I got a Lexus over there, you know? I got lots of money coming in. I moved from Jersey down to here, where it's different around here. I mean, there's no real Italian restaurants. They don't even know what a ristorante italiano is. I say, what are you talking about? Can't get nothing. Gotta make my own stuff. I make my own antipasto. I make my own pizza. I gotta put a stone on in the oven there. Make my own pie. Can't find nothing around here. It's pretty bad when you can't find nothing. Mozzarella, what about that? I like my smoked mozzarella. I went with a friggin' store, they didn't have any. I gotta order this stuff from New York. A guy ships it in a big thing of dry ice. And it's perfect. It gets over here, it's delicious. I eat it all. It's like $30, you know, they give me about a few pounds. But I just keep ordering for this guy in New York. Because I can't get the good smoked mozzarella around here. They don't have any delis around here that got good meats. I like gabagoa. I like all kinds of good stuff. They don't have nothing. I'm deprived around here. So I make special trips up to Jersey. Then I go to New York and see my friends. Then I get some more stuff. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I'm starving around here. Gotta have something to eat. And if I don't cook it, forget about it. Nobody's gonna make it around here. And if they do, it's not gonna be authentic. I like Italian food. I don't like that garbage they got over here. I don't know what the hell they call that stuff. Whatever it is, it tastes like rubber. The pizza, you know, that's what I'm talking about, that pie. Can't find nothing around here. Gotta throw my own stone in the oven and make my own pies. I'm out of here. Talk to you.
Oh, there you have it. That was me back in 2007. That's a long friggin' time ago. Wow. It's like time just goes by so fast. And not a whole lot has changed except for me getting, you know, a lot older. Other than that, I mean, the whole online business thing, you know, doing the e-commerce and the web designing. And that was basically the same as it is now, just on a different level. And that whole electronics retail thing, you know, working with customers in a retail environment. That didn't last that long because those situations I talked about back then in 2007, yeah, I just didn't really take to customers looking down on me and treating me like, you know, they were better than me. It was just hard for me to cope with that. So I guess not everybody is cut out for that kind of thing. So, you know, I had to go through a lot to try to, I guess, adapt to that over the years and just, you know, put on that happy face and be nice to people, even if they are rude to you. You know, it's one of those things, you just kind of got to get used to that. And, yeah, you know, running your own business for all those years and then all of a sudden you got to work in retail and then, yeah, sometimes it just still rubs you the wrong way. But that was 2007. And if you didn't think I went far enough back, here we go to 1997. Holy crap, that's like another 10 years. 10 years back? Wow. Well, here it is. Wow.
Hey, how you doing, huh? It's freaking hot out here. I'm sweating my ass off. You know that? It's burning up out here. It must be about 100 degrees or something like that. I swear it must be hotter than 100 degrees. I'm burning up sitting here by this car. I figured I'd sit out here and talk to the camera. Well, I'll just have to zoom in just a little bit there. Just give me a little zoom in. Get out of the way. What's the matter for you? Get out of the way. Come on. You don't know how to use a damn thing. Look. It was nice having this little chat. But I gotta go, all right?
Wow, yeah. Those were some big changes back then. Definitely a lot of big changes. And smoking is definitely one of those. I had quit in 2001. You know, that was like, never again am I ever gonna do something unhealthy like that, because I have gone on a much healthier path since then. And yeah, it's just crazy how. And that was before any of my kids were born. 1997, guys. Wow. Crazy to think all that time, over 22 years, as of the day of this live stream or upload, over 22 years ago. Holy shit, how old was I? I'm 47 now. So what, 25? Woo! God, I don't know. That's crazy. But I guess back to the live stream so we can engage and interact with you in real time.
That squirrel.
Oh, wow.
No, there's one of those creepy birds that like
Oh my.
attack you.
The squirrels.
Wow. Guys, this is crazy. So, how about that, huh? Going back into the past over 22 friggin' years ago. You know? 22 friggin' years ago. Holy shizzoli. That is crazy, guys. Wow. Talk about going back in time. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about that. What do you think? What was I into? What do you think I was into at that time of my life? Especially back, over 12 years ago. Between 22 years ago and 12 years ago. Any idea? What was going on? What was going on? Comment over here. Because I tell you what, things have changed over the years, but it's not a whole lot, like I said, not a whole lot has changed other than the biggest thing that ever happened in my life is having kids, having a family, growing together. And that was the biggest and most amazing experience in my life. And, I was happy to be able to be a dad, because when I was younger, my first relationship, I was like 17 and this girl was like 21 and she had a son who was a toddler. He was just little. And, I adored him. And it's just like, I had this amazing feeling of like being a dad and being, being in a relationship, having this woman who cared for me. And back then it's like I got a touch of being a parent and being in a relationship and having a girlfriend, someone who cared about me, and they didn't care that I was picked on in school when I was that age and all that stuff. But yeah, it was crazy just going back in time like that. And just let me know, guys, are you proud of your past, or do you feel like are you just glad your past is over and you look forward and you never look back? How do you feel about your past? Say it maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Just share that with me, how you felt about that. Or maybe even 5 years ago, because we change over the years. We're going to be the same person, but we're not always going to, have the same, mindset, about everything. So, things change over time there. Let's see here. Roller skating. I love doing that. That is fun. Roller skating. I tell you. Let's see. Donald Robinson. Roland, I love your hair. Thank you so much there, Donald. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about like coloring it, like just getting the gray out of it. I don't know, because I did that here. I got rid of the gray, and then I'm thinking, should I do here too? Because that kind of looks a little, half-assed maybe. I don't know, because you got the no gray here and then gray up there. It doesn't match maybe. But then if I go all the way, I don't know. Some people say, hey, leave the gray. It looks, distinguished. It looks good. Don't do it. But I think maybe just a little bit of like getting rid of some of it, but not all of it, and leaving a little behind. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. I don't know what to do. Then again, if I do that, I'll look younger. But sometimes I like, I don't know. I don't want to make myself look younger. And then I feel like then people have an expectation around me that I have to be like doing things that a younger person does. And sometimes like when you look older and you're still like physically able to do things that younger people could do, and you excel at it, and then it's like when someone sees you and they know you as being older and you're doing like roller skating and doing a lot of these high intensity workouts and sports, it's like it makes them feel like, wow, when they get that age, they feel like there's some hope. You know what I mean? And then they kind of say, wow, you're really fit for your age. But then when you make yourself look younger, nobody's going to be impressed. But then is it really about impressing anyone, or is it really about making people feel better about themselves, knowing like if you're around someone who's about the same age or maybe 10 years younger, right? And they're thinking, wow, am I going to be that way in 10 years from now? I don't know. And some people, some people at the same age, they could be really fit and then not fit. It all depends. Everybody's just different. Things change in our life. And stress can have a big effect on us. It can make us work out harder or eat more and work out less. It depends, really. It depends on what you do with that energy. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. But anyway, in my past, I did work in retail. I was in consumer electronics retail. Like I said, my very first job was Radio Shack, Tandy Corporation. The stores that were all over the place. They had all these cool little gadgets, and then they closed them down. They closed them down. So now there's only a few out there, and I happen to have one nearby, which is cool because I go there, and it's like I can just like go back in time. And it's like it reminds me of my childhood when I was like 16 and 17, riding my bike over to Radio Shack to work before I got the job and working with the senior citizens and helping them and doing the dietary work and just keeping them company, playing the piano and all that stuff, entertaining them. But yeah, it was crazy though, just thinking about that. And it's like it brought back some memories. It really did. And even today, I just think about it. Think about my childhood. Think about when my grandfather used to go into Radio Shack and he would buy me those little remote control cars and stuff. And, it really makes me think about a lot of things. But yeah, I used to work in that retail environment, and I had a problem with like controlling my temper. It's like, this is before I even had kids, and then even when I had kids, but it's like I never had that around my kids. But like when I worked in an environment around the public where people would treat you as if they thought they were better than you, like they looked down on you. And it's like you get these people that have all this money, and then they're looking at you like, yeah, get a life, get a better job. And they look at you like you're some loser, but then they don't know. They don't know who I am or who the person is. They don't have no idea of the person, because it's not about working a job and if you're only getting paid, whatever you get paid, commission based for selling electronics, and you're not like making, big numbers. Think about it. It's really not about that. It's about who the person is inside, what kind of heart they have, that kind of person. And he didn't know about like my other businesses that I run, working in the retail. That was just in addition to running my e-commerce. I was really doing a lot on eBay, and, I was just doing a whole lot on web designing. And so that was like my, that was the foundation of my financial, stability was right there. And working in the electronic consumers retail, that was basically just to supplement and to get out there and just kind of engage with people and kind of keep honing on my people skills, because I needed to get a lot of practice with that. And so that was one of the reasons why I did that. And, you know, after a while, I think it was starting to wear me out and people just had no respect really. And then I tried so hard to just like be nice, and I ended up quitting the job because there was an altercation, and I almost went off on a customer and threw him out of the store. And one of my co-managers, because I was a manager at the time, I had assistant manager, and it was like, I guess we're kind of like co-managers because we had the same responsibilities, except for I was in charge of the payroll. But he told me to just go in the back, calm down. He's going to take care of it. Because I got hot. I was like, I ripped my shirt off and I started throwing stuff in my. And this guy, he says, I got to come in here and start calling me names and say he's going to pull a Mike Tyson on me. And I'm like, seriously? You're going to threaten me and then say you're going to pull a Mike Tyson on me? I mean, he pretty much he was the aggressor at that point. You know, I got frustrated. I tried to be nice until he started to, you know, kind of display himself. You know, just because I got a little bit louder because of the fact that he was talking down on me doesn't mean that he had the right to say he's going to pull a Mike Tyson on me. Because once he said that, that's when I blew up. You know, you don't do that. And so that's what happened then. But, you know, I've calmed down over the years. I've definitely calmed down. I can probably be able to control myself a lot better if I were in that same situation. But those were different times. Plus, I was working out, lifting weights a lot. And, you know, it's just doing that, I guess, I don't know, maybe it just kind of pumped up my testosterone levels. And I was just on that special diet of high protein. And I guess it could affect your moods. And I got accused of it. And people would say, oh, he's just doing steroids, you know, pumping the roids. And like, I don't even want to listen to those people because, you know, I've always been about the protein shakes, the healthy stuff, you know, because I quit smoking cigarettes in 2001, okay? And so I've been like on a health thing since then and just eating healthy things, having protein shakes, eating things that were organic, and that's how it is. So, man, all right, let me read some of the comments here in the live chat. It's been a while. I'm sorry, guys. I started looking at you guys. And I see you there. You're getting up to get something to drink. It's a good time. You know, it's a good time. If you come back, you come back. If not, you come back later. Let's see. Donna Robinson, I have been watching this channel for 12 years. Have grown up with you. Brittany, Brianna, and Kaitlyn. Wow. Awesome. 12 years. Holy shizoli. Let's see. Your daughter, Brianna. So let's see. What is this going on? All right. So that person, you know, good thing he's not in a retail store with me right now. I'm going to remove his comment. I'm just saying, I'm a nice guy, but if you start, you know, talking about my kids, don't want to be in the retail store at that time. You know, just, what was that? Now I hear voices. Somebody's in the house. Must be that raccoon. Let's see. What happened with the mom of the kids? Well, yeah, that's a toy gamer surprise. Yeah. She lives somewhere else. It's been like that for God knows how many years. It's been forever. Seems like, just like this whole 12 years ago video thing. It's like time just goes by so fast. You know, we just had a divorce and my kids lived with me, and that's how it's been. Now they're grown up. Yeah, that's how fast that happens. They're grown up already. Like they were kids one time. Now they're all working. They all graduated high school, college bound. Brianna wants to move to California. She's got a boyfriend. Brittany's, you got a fiance, you're going to get married in the summer. It's like, wow, all this is happening so fast. Like, seriously, and I'm like single and I have nobody, so I'm going to be alone when they all go their way within the next year or so, you know? So, anybody out there? Anybody? Just kidding. I'm trying to find a woman, like, you know, yeah, between what, 35 and 48, somewhere around there, maybe. I don't know, 49. You want to be a friend? Just a friend only. You know, I'm not in for a relationship. But if that happens, it happens. But this is not the dating channel. I got some good friends. I got some good friends that I hang out with. You know, it's a great thing. It's really amazing. And they're very supportive. And I would do anything for them. And they're like family to me. And it's just nice to meet people and, you know, Have more friends. Why not? But anyway, I'm going to read the comments here, see who is out here. Anyway, John Paul. Hello, John Paul. How you doing? Amber Smith. Where is she? Who is she? What? Who? I hear voices. I hear Brianna's voice. I hear her voice. Because was I supposed to be going somewhere today? Well, guess what? Instead of me going somewhere, somebody came this way because I made that happen. Why not? Because that's what I do, right? It's like, you know what? I want to be together where we could be a little bit, in a warmer environment instead of in a cold environment. Why not? So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Just like say, okay, well, you have grown-up kids that are adults and they want to spend some time with you. Either one or two options. You drive over or they drive over. So we're going to have a dinner tonight. There was a little kind of a get together earlier. So that was fun. So we were able to do some fun things. And I wanted to do this because they went out for like Starbucks and stuff. And I think it was like some other thing. Yeah, they did. There was a few things that they did and they had some friends involved. So that happened. So I think they came back because I heard something out there. It's like I heard voices and it's not the raccoon, is it? Where's Kaitlyn? Well, she's far away from here, definitely. Very far from here. She lives with her biological mother. And yeah, that's far away. I only have two children that are mine biologically, and that's Brittany and Brianna. And I don't have any other children of Kaitlyn. She was staying with us for some time. But she's not my daughter. But she looked up to me like a father, like a dad, and I treated her like she was my child because that's how I am. Even when I'm babysitting kids, I treat them like they're my own kids. I don't just be like, okay, you sit there and don't move and watch TV and whatever. No, I engage. I will go skating together. We'll go do this. We'll go to the park. We will be like family. I'm not going to just be that person that just plugs them into a device, a phone, and then like walk away. No way. Let's see. Can you ask Brianna to do a workout video? It's fine if not, since I know she's always busy. I don't know. I can always ask her. Hey, Brianna. I don't know. Okay. Let's see here. Kaitlyn, is she? Does she not live with you anymore? Well, no. She would come and visit us on the weekends or occasionally, like 4 days a week, for the longest time. And there was a time where she was living with us more on a full-time basis, but that time that was when she was really small. But like I said, we don't put everything on YouTube, so there's a lot of things. And I was there to help her through things, and she's been going through a lot. Just things go on. And I've been there to help her through things and just spend time with her because she needs that father figure. She needs a stable father figure in her life because a lot of times these guys they walk out on their kids and then it's like they want nothing to do with them, and I feel that shouldn't be that way. And so I was that solid father figure for her because she didn't have a father who was willing to spend time with her. So that's how that worked out, guys. So I was able to do that for a while, but we just live so far away, really far away, and it's one of those things where it's kind of hard when you got all that distance to have a consistent thing, especially since she's in public school. And my kids have always been, they were in public school at one time, and then they went to homeschooling, and so it was easy for them to we can go anywhere. Anywhere. I mean, anywhere, basically anywhere in the country because of the homeschooling. But they both graduated, so that's no more of that. But that's how that is. But now they're working, so now they're kind of tied down to their work, and that's how that is. But where they work, there's the same company all around the U.S., so they can go to different branches and work if they wanted to. I mean, or they could take a week off or a few days to when they want to see me, like right now, they have off. So it's good, hang out and do some fun things. It's a good day for that. It's beautiful. It's sunny outside. We'll just go have some fun. I'm just doing this. But since they got back, now I feel like I need to get off of this live stream, guys, because I want to spend time with them. But I'm just going to go ahead and just read some of your chats here. You policemen, oh boy, now we're really digging into the past. I used to work with law enforcement, but not as law enforcement. It's two different things. It's just like this, almost like, back in the past, you have these groups, that they help with investigations online and stuff like that. And you get kind of part of that group where you're trying to catch people in the act of committing fraud, or somebody's cheating on somebody. You kind of do like this investigating kind of thing where you're trying to get answers, and you're a friend of the person, and you just have connections. And I kind of worked with somebody with that, but that's a long time ago. I mean, that's another lifetime, really, way back in the time. But things have changed. I got into my own business, did my e-commerce and all that since the late 90s. And business started to get better around 2000. I think it was 2003. It started to climb up because, that was like the beginning of something better for me. And it was also building up, everything to the point when I was, my kids, my first was born was in 1998. And it's amazing that when you have kids, it just pushes you hard to be able to offer them the best life that you can. And you just work harder at it. So I was like very motivated. And I was very successful. And, I wish I was as successful as I was about 3 or 4 years ago. But, doing basically the same thing over the last, since 2000, basically 2001 or 2002, in that time frame where things were better, because I kind of experimented with different types of online business. Just found that eBay was the best thing for me. It really was, because there was so many other things out there. And eBay, going to places, buying things, selling stuff, having just having the skill to know what's worth money when you go out there finding things. And people that are selling it don't necessarily know that it's worth money, but when you know something's worth money, you buy it, you sell it for a markup, you let the bidders bid it up, and that's what happens. And I remember one of my biggest profits was I spent, I think it was $50. I can't remember. I know it was definitely nowhere near $100. It was like maybe 50, or maybe even less than that. It might have been $35. Whatever it was an electronic device that was used from a cable company that was out of commission, that they decommissioned because they upgraded. And I knew exactly what it was. It was some kind of cable analyzer. It was a very high-tech one. And I ended up selling it for $4,000 on eBay. And this was like about 20 years ago, guys. So this is crazy. So things have picked up since then, because like in the late 90s, I was into the online business, and then it kind of just like transformed into different business online. And then eBay was my solid rock. That was my rock. And then Amazon, it's good, but there's a lot of drop shipping with that. But the eBay is a lot of it's been fun, but of course they up their fees so much. It's ridiculous now. It really is. And you got all these scammers out there. You got to watch out. I've been scammed a few times, and now I'm like hesitant to sell super high dollar items, because then they claim they never received anything, and then they file a claim, and then they get their item for free, and then you get a charge back. I'm like, seriously, people, just stop this stuff. But the web designing, perfect until those people stopped. Like, I had a few clients that their business starts to go under, and then they decide they're not going to pay as per contract, and yeah, poo. you can't, what are you going to do? It's you win some, you lose some. Let's see who is out here. JC, Sunrise, once again. Amy, how are you doing? Amy, nice to see you're out here. So you're busy with cleaning, chores, and errands. Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, I think Brianna's ready for Christmas already, because she was trying to decorate. She really was. She was looking through stuff, seeing what could be put out for Christmas holiday. I'm like, wow. A part of me is like, let's not rush time by. Please don't. Let's just take it day by day. I get so stressed on Christmas because I don't know what to get anybody. I really don't. It's really hard to shop for people, and sometimes I feel this pressure to get them something that they really want and need. And they made it easier in the last few years by writing a Christmas list, like a wish list. This is what I want. That's what I want. But I also have family members that don't do that. So then it's like, okay, so what am I getting my mother? What am I getting my father? What am I getting my grandmother? What am I getting what am I getting my sister? What am I getting? I don't even know what I'm going to get anybody. And it's like, do I ask them? What do they want? They're not going to make a list. They expect me to give them something that's personal, that reflects, our relationship. That's like, so if it's something that they like, then they know that I care because I got them something that's relevant to who they are, and that I know what they're interested in. You get what I'm saying? You don't just get somebody a generic gift, right? Oh, here's this, and then like it could be applied for anybody. You get something that is unique to that person, that kind of makes it kind of represents who they are, and they can relate to it. And then there's that connection, and they know, hey, this person cares. This person knows a lot about me, and they gave me a gift that they know I really can relate to and need or want, and But you get somebody that's something that's totally off the wall, and it's like, okay, yeah, well, do they even really know who? What the heck? Was this like an afterthought? I mean, was this somebody else's gift, and they just gave it to me, because they felt obligated? I don't know, but that happens sometimes. Oh boy, Amy, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, or multi $5 super chat. Thank you so much. What, are you a cop? Oh, I tell you what, I get that a lot. I was roller skating the other day, and this girl, she must have been maybe 11. She came up to me and she's like, "Are you a police officer?" I'm like, no, but I guess you can, because I have my black on and all that, it's probably, maybe it kind of looks that way, but I have this radio for me because that's my radio for business, that I can talk to people, but that's not a police radio. And she was like, okay. It's like, yeah, so yeah, people are wondering there what was going on there, the kids, they wonder, but no. And then some people say it's the way you walk, like maybe there's a certain way you walk when you look like a cop. I don't know. I just walk. That's all I do. I walk all the time. I walk 20,000 steps in a day. That's what I'm doing, walking. But actually, it was a while I had to kind of cut back because my knees started hurting. And like they were popping and crackling. And then like, maybe I needed to like chill out with the walking. Like, all right, it's time to stop walking so much. You're going to make your knees fall apart by the time I retire. What am I to do? I will be able to walk. My knees will be like bulging out. Oh, Tim, are you out here? Hey, Tim, how you doing? Oh, guys, and here's my channel, plugging it in once again. One of the reasons why that I'm actually doing a live stream here on Brianna's All for Fun Vlogs channel is because I'm trying to plug in my channel, because it's hard to plug in your own channel when you're doing a live stream on the channel you're trying to plug in. And it's not like you can ask Brianna, hey, Brianna, can you plug in my channel in your video? Because she's not really engaging right now with YouTube. I think you're going to find her maybe on TikTok and Instagram a lot, and maybe on Brianna Rose music channel there, because she has, she does a lot of singles, or she will do a song cover. But I think she's pretty much written off this channel for a while. I don't know how long, but it could be permanent, and it might be, maybe until she figures out what she's going to do with it, and it might end up turning into a whole different name. You might look on your phone one day and look on your subscriptions and go, holy shit, what channel is this? What I never heard of that one. And then you click on it, and then you recognize the thumbnail, and it's Brianna. I mean, this could happen. It very well could happen. Or it could the opposite way. You look at it, it's like, what the hell is this? What? Who's this guy? What? A 47-year-old guy? What? I thought this was Brianna's channel. What happened to it? What? Yeah. I mean, that's a likelihood. I mean, it can go either way, guys. It can go either way. But that's why I'm trying to plug in my channel with this link right here, because if I can get a lot of you guys over there, then, either this channel just hangs around in limbo, and if Brianna uploads, she does. If she doesn't, it just hangs around in limbo. And I think at the point, it might hang around in limbo so much that nobody's going to want to bear the responsibility of having to maintain or keep up with YouTube's policies and in compliance with this and that, because if you don't log into a YouTube channel for like a long time and they like update something, if they update their policy or terms of service or any kind of changes happen, and you got to go in there and accept them and read them or adjust to them or make changes because of that. If you can't log in to do that, then, you know, you're pretty much saying, okay, I'm done with my channel, or that's it. So it's either just let it go, delete the videos, delete the channel, move on. Brianna could just, you know, go her separate way with the music channel. If she deletes this channel that I'm on, she deletes it. If not, it's still here. So if we don't know, I don't know the future. Nobody knows. You don't even know if tomorrow will be here. So, you know what I mean? Try to be positive about that, but you never know, guys. Sunrise, Zach. Hello there, Zach. Megan, it's been 2 years since I've watched this channel. I hope that clown is away. Oh, that's been so 2016. If you see anything like that in the current years, especially like any 2018 or 2019, that stuff is old. It's either deleted footage from YouTube because YouTube's censorship and those kind of videos, because, you know, they pretty much suppress those videos. They pretty much I just don't like them. I don't know. It's kind of hard sometimes. I feel like it's hard to define that happy medium with creating YouTube content. It's a little easier for me on my personal channel, which I'm glad, because I can be able to get creative with the kind of content that I'm interested in creating and kind of share that with you guys. But when you're trying to combine two different people together, like my content with Brianna's, and like if we're trying to do a content together, it's like it's really hard to find that balance where, you know, you're within the boundaries of YouTube's good zone and bad zone when it comes to their rules. Because, you know, it's like if your content is too elevated and there's a lot of cursing, and if there's like a lot of scary things like clowns or paranormal stuff or whatever, then they give you this like orange like symbol, and then they say, okay, this video has been demonetized, which means that is no longer going to be showing up in notifications. I think, I'm not sure, but I know the video is no longer being promoted and the video is being suppressed, so that the views go down and nobody knows about the video anymore. It just basically vanishes. And then if you make content that is too childish, like for little toddlers, like I'm talking like preschool age, then there's a whole other thing, you know. So then you got to be compliant with COPA and that stuff. And that's always been that way since like the late 90s, like 1998, I think. It's just that, you know, I've always like remembered that, because when I was making websites in a long time ago, very long time ago, for a whole different subject, you know, I would have to be careful about collecting data and information from my visitors on my website. And even the current websites I build for my clients, you know, when I have any tracking to see how the websites do for statistics, and it really helps me gauge which direction I go with the search engine optimization to kind of get their business out there and promote their business, which in turn helps me, because some of these agreements I have with some of my clients is I get a percentage of their, you know, income if it's above a certain threshold because of my web designing. Whatever helps them get a business, then I get not a whole lot. It's like a fraction of a percent, but it's still something. But then there's a cap on that. So, you know, contracts have their caps, but there's a cap on it. But at least it's an incentive to like promote their website so that I get a little extra for that. And it works out, guys. But you got to be careful about that, because, you know, you got to protect the privacy of those under 13. So that's when it comes to the whole YouTube content there, you know, you just got to be careful which direction you're going with it. You know, you just got to know your audience and know what your intentions are and who you're supposed to be, you know, who's going to be your viewers, you know. And I know on my channel, it's not intended for, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds. You know, although some may watch, you know, because they're intrigued by this dad or something. Maybe they don't have a dad in their life and they're intrigued by it. But as far as my, you know, where my demographics are, a lot of you guys, you know, the content is, you know, sometimes I got to watch what I say, because I know even for 13 or 14-year-olds, you know, you don't want to be like cursing around them all the time, you know. So sometimes I'll take my videos and make them for 18 or older, and I'll mark it that way so that, you know, that's just so they don't have to worry about it. But that's just the way it is, guys. So yeah, so there's a lot of these family channels out there that are freaking out because they have these little kids that are doing like toy reviews and doing like these little playing with these toys and stuff. And you know, these parents are like, you know, I guess they're sponsoring companies and they're making a business, like they're mixing business. That's the problem. When you start to mix business with a hobby, then you get into all this kind of crap. And that's one of the reasons why I never wanted to venture down that road. It's like, I always wanted to keep YouTube a hobby, and because once you make it into a business, and then it gets complicated because then you have to adhere to certain things, and I don't know. It's one of those things, but it's good to promote your business now, using YouTube to promote your websites. I've done that, like promoting my own websites through the traffic from YouTube, which really worked because I have had a lot of Google traffic from just people going onto websites that way. But then I had to stop because of privacy reasons, because I felt like it was kind of, I don't know, people were knowing too much about the websites. And like I started deleting all the websites from the video links on my channel. And I never put them on, you know, when we had the channel together, like Brianna and I had our channel together, which now this is Brianna's channel that I'm on. But, well, you know, I never put any of my website links on there, but I did it on my older channel. My channel that now is called Up to Speed Media. It used to be a different name. But, you know, you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful, you know. That's how that is. So, I don't know what to tell you. So be careful out there if you're posting videos. You know, if you're trying to reach out to people and be creative, you just got to know where to go in that line, because, you know, it's either way, too high or too low. You got to be right in the middle. Let's see who's out here anyway. Let's see. Amy, thumbs up. Hey, guys, you're amazing. Give this video a thumbs up if you can. If you have any fingers left, if you can use your fingers and wave and all that good stuff. I hear Brianna. Brianna, are you up here? Yeah. Nice. What? Is somebody here? Brittany. Oh. Okay. All right, so let's see who we got here. Tim Anderson, Roland. We wouldn't mind if you went back to Roland, devoted family dad. I know that's, you know, I was thought about that. It's like I really wanted to kind of turn my channel into, like, you know, to bring in the new Corvette, to bring in the cars, because I've always had a passion for cars ever since I was a teenager, and I love working on cars. I love modifying them, and that's just a hobby of mine. And YouTube is a hobby, and messing with cars is a hobby of mine. So it was like two of those worlds, and I wanted to combine them together. And basically years ago, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have like a channel that was based around my radio communications, because, you know, I have this like big radio room that I could talk to anybody in the world. You know, it's like ham radio stuff. And I wanted to also integrate the automotive industry and cars into my YouTube videos. But then, you know, this is back in 2007 when I created my channel, which now is Up to Speed Media. But when doing those videos, I was doing a lot of, like, you know, characters and shouting at the people, and just doing vlogs and rants and complaining about, like, business, and complaining about people, and shouting out to people, and just sharing recipes online, cooking Italian food, all that good stuff. And I was having fun with that. And then my kids wanted interest. Like they were interested in the camera, and they wanted to be in the camera. And then they started being a little bit part of what I was doing. I was like, you know what, all right, I don't want to leave them out. They seem to be interested in this. Why leave them out when they are my kids and they're part of my life? And I wanted to include them, and so we created that whole channel that was All for Two Kids, which is now Brianna's All for Fun Vlogs. It was renamed, but it was like a channel that we've like grown together with and created on, and just like we had our ups and downs, you know, things going on in our lives, but we always tried to hide it from YouTube. So, you know, we kept the positive energy levels, and YouTube kind of helped, you know, with us stay positive, because, you know, it allowed us to look back and kind of get over the things that were really stressing us out. Because, you know, life's not perfect. There's a lot of things that goes on, and sometimes you try to, you know, just put on a happy face and smile, and then you record it and all that stuff. And sometimes when you look at it, you just try to block out those things that stress you out. And sometimes it's even hard, because then your mind can play tricks on you, because then you know that part of your life that you were actually putting on a happy face when you really weren't happy. And I've done that before, thinking, wow, if people only knew that I was like, I had a really bad day that day. I was so mad, but yet I was like being happy in the video, you know. And sometimes that happens, you know what I mean? And with Brianna, with the content, you know, she was having so much fun over the years, and she loved doing those celebrity gossip videos and the tutorial videos and the pranks and the challenges, and you know, it was really fun. And then as she's growing up, she started to become more self-conscious of herself, and then she would start looking back and see that, you know, things she wasn't happy with how she looked in this video or that one, and she was like very critical of herself, and it started to become overwhelming for her. And so she was getting less interested in YouTube, and then she would kind of lay back for a while, and then she'd get back into it. It was kind of like a roller coaster. It depended on her mood and a lot of things. And then she would there was a time in her life where she was just mad all the time, and people thought that she was mad at everybody, but she was just like mad in general. And it had nothing to do with anybody in particular. It's just she's going through those changes, and it pretty much shown in the videos. You know, she was just going through a lot at that time, and you know, it was kind of hard for her to kind of just let go of things that were bothering her and kind of put on that happy face. Like some people, you know, when you can do that, some people can do that easier, and some people have trouble doing that. And you know, sometimes YouTube is a distraction to kind of help us cope with some of the things. And then we would just get away and have fun and go on vacation and just go to the park, go roller skating, go bike riding, just do a lot of fun things. And sometimes the camera's part of it, and sometimes it's not. And, you know, that's just the way it has been. So that's how it is in the past. You know, it's like sometimes you can look back at a video and say, I remember that time in my life when this happened, or I lost a good friend, or, you know, someone in the family passed on. And, you know, just you think about those things, and then that video just kind of brings you back to that memory. And so, yeah, sometimes it can be saddening when if you can kind of, your mind just recalls a certain time in your life. And, you know, Brianna also she at some point, she really wanted to have more control of what can go on YouTube. And I was like policing the channel to the point where like, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then it was taking the fun out. And I know I didn't want to be that person that says, listen, you can't say this, you can't do that on YouTube. You got to be careful where you're recording. You can't be walking out in the front showing the house or the cars, you know, license plates or street signs, or talking about the names of people that you are friends with, like first and last names, or getting too personal about any kind of this, you know, family situations where you're, you know, putting people out there that, you know, shouldn't be out there. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, it's like, it takes the fun out of it. You know, I can imagine it would probably take the fun out of for me if my parents said, hey, you know what, you just can't say this, can't say that, can't do this, can't do that. And be like, well, what can I do? And it's almost like the way YouTube is right now. You know, like you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't say that. So I guess maybe YouTube probably watched my video now, and that's why they're doing it. So it's all my fault, right? No, that's not why they're doing that. They're doing that to protect themselves and to protect you guys. That's just how it is. But, you know, when I'm doing that as a parent to protect my kids. So that's a big difference. You know, I want to make sure my kids are safe and they don't have stalkers and creepos and all that stuff going on, because, you know, it's a crazy world out there. And if you start putting it all out there, you got to be careful. So that's why we never put it all out there. So we kind of were very selective of what went on the internet. And that's how that's always been. But let's read some of the comments here. YouTube is dead now. It used to be a lot better. I agree. There's so many changes. It's just that, you know, technology is changing. You know, YouTube is run by AI, you know, and technology is not always very effective when it comes to accuracy. So there's a lot of issues that happens online, and it can be complicated for people, especially when they create decent content that's safe for a lot of viewers, and yet they kind of get misreported to YouTube by the AI. You know, it's just like it picks it up the wrong way. It flags things the wrong way. Like, you know, it's just not right. And, you know, I could blame a lot of these girls in the past, because I used to make a lot of commentary videos, and I used to make commentaries on trendy topics, which really got to help blow up my channel back in the past. You know, I was really interested in a lot of these trendy things. And I would have an opinion about things, and I would express my opinion about things that were happening. And then there was these reply girls out there. I mean, these women that were like spamming YouTube, like getting in the recommended videos. And they were like using their beauty to, you know, in a thumbnail to kind of, you know, drawing like a lot of traffic. You know what I mean? I can't really say what it is, but, you know, the way what kind of stuff they wear, and, you know, you have these women doing this stuff, and they're drawing in the wrong kind of people and just kind of clickbaiting people with those thumbnails and spamming the topics on the internet. And they were like coming after me because I was doing stuff genuinely the right way. It wasn't doing thumbnails like that. I was being myself with my face. And yet they were getting mad at me because I was like maybe one video above theirs in the suggested video section, and they'd be like, they want to be the one on top of me, and then they don't want to be under, and they were getting mad and trying to like come at me with 20 different channels saying, pretending to be these different people, or just like cursing at me and saying all kinds of stuff and saying, you just better quit, you're copying my content and all this stuff. Like, seriously, just get over it, but that was a long time ago. That was in the beginning. That was like back in 2010, I think. That's when it might have been 2010, maybe. I think it's when like it went all crazy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of those reply girls or not, but man, they were taking over the internet. They were like, it was crazy. It was like a plague. It was nuts. Lucas, just so I wanted to put it to, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, can I ask you a question? Why did you not respond to the guy who was dressed up as a clown by beating him and calling the police? And you had the right to do something like that. Okay, well, like I said, when it comes to putting stuff out there on the internet, there has been some altercations. There has been some stalker situations, some unwanted people that, without a camera going, because my life is not all about having a camera on everything that goes on in the house. And I have taken care of people in not using excessive force, using the amount of force necessary to control the situation. And I have done that before, but I don't put all this stuff on the internet. What you guys are seeing is stuff that I allow to be put on the internet. So not everything gets put out there. And like I said, not everything out there is exactly real. Some things are reenacted. Some things are just totally created out of the ground. And some of that stuff actually happened and it was caught on video. So it's a combination of things, and it's all about just being creative and sharing with you guys, and try not to put too much of the bad stuff out there, because I don't want to really give people bad ideas. You know what I mean? Like somebody comes in the house and you start wrestling them or something. Like, don't do that. And then I don't want to give the impression that don't call the law or don't call the police. But, when you look at someone who worked with law enforcement but not worked for law enforcement, and someone who has that experience and just being around people that are, able to take care of things like that, it's like I just take matters in my own hands. And, I've done things like that where you can detain someone as a citizen and then call for backup, call the police, call for law enforcement to take care of the situation. Well, they call that a citizen's arrest, where you can detain someone who's going to be causing maybe harm to your property or family, whatever it is. You have the right to stop them and hold them accountable and wait for law enforcement to take care of it. So, like I said, it's not all put out there on the internet. So, because our lives are just not a big reality show. It's not like that. I mean, there's people actually out there that do put their lives out there and do everything like that. And everything, they're waking up with a camera up there, but that's not us, it's definitely not us. Let's see who is out here. So what happened to the clown? I don't know. That is so 2016. That's kind of been a thing of the past. I guess a lot of you guys kind of bring it up maybe because it's, Halloween just come and gone. And I can understand that's the reason maybe. Other than that, it's about 3 years. It's been 3 years. So I figured the topic would have been, died down by now because it's 2019. That's maybe YouTube's so messed up that you guys are getting notifications of clown videos that were posted in 2016 and you're getting them like now. And I wouldn't doubt it because I have a person that I watch on YouTube. Oh, wow. That is funny. I always have this happen to me. I have a person that I watch on YouTube, and he posted a video about 3 or 4 days ago, and I just got a notification today. Talk about YouTube and their glitches. Crazy, I tell you. Anyway, I'm just going to plug in my channel once again because that's the sole purpose of me borrowing Brianna's All for Fun Vlogs channel is for me to plug in my channel to let you guys know that, hey, Up to Speed Media is me. It's not some random channel that popped up in your subscription feeds or into your, notifications. It's like, it's me. So when you see Up to Speed Media, it's me, guys. It's just me. I used to be Devoted Family Dad. It's just me. Well, I'm still am a Devoted Family Dad, but my name is changed on, and the reason why I decided to change it also is because, I didn't want to, I don't know. I just didn't want to just be stuck to one specific thing. And I thought Up to Speed Media kind of like, it can go anywhere really, because I'm keeping you up to speed using media such as the internet and cameras, and keeping you up to speed, like keeping you up to date, knowledgeable about whatever's going on, or in the know. So that's what it is. But I noticed you guys are like, what's up with the car thing? But I decided to just kind of focus around the Corvette because it was one of the new things that were going on with General Motors, like the new mid-engine Corvette, like the new 2020 Corvette. I'm like, this is an amazing car. It's like making history. And since I'm like this like car enthusiast, especially Corvettes, it's like I really wanted to be able to do something on that car and kind of just let that happen, but not let that take over the channel. So I don't know. I got to think of a new kind of channel art and kind of recreate something to make it more like of a variety of things, so it's just not limited to like Corvettes or cars. So if you guys have any ideas for like any kind of banner or any kind of channel art that I can use on my Up to Speed Media channel, just to kind of make it more of a variety channel for everybody, just you can message them in here or suggest them, maybe in the comments if they're working. I don't even know. But hope you're doing well. Banana Wama, is it Wama? Hope you're doing well and your family. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Christmas, and a wonderful New Year. Thank you so much. Buon Natale. All right, you guys are amazing. I'll give you a thumbs up. How about a thumbs up for you guys? If you guys can spare a couple thumbs, bring them over here because that helps Brianna's channel out. And if it helps out Brianna's channel, guess what? It helps out the video that I am on, that it can help promote my channel on Up to Speed Media. So it's a win-win. So it's good for Brianna, and it's also good for my channel. And it kind of helps help us separate the channel, because I know some of you guys that are on Brianna's channel here are still like, you're still interested in my content, but you don't know what happened to me. Like I disappeared. So I figured I would just kind of bring you guys along and just keep on doing this. Maybe I'll do it one more time and then that's it. Because like I said, I don't want to annoy Brianna because of this. And I don't want to annoy you guys because of this. Because I know that you guys have more of an expectation of having Brianna post on here. And then you're like, well, what is happening? Why is Brianna's dad like taking over like the channel the last day or two? Why is it happening? But now I'm just plugging in my channel, trying to get you guys on board. Then I plan on deleting these videos. I was going to delete the other one. I figured I'd leave it up a little longer just to kind of get more of you guys to look at that. Maybe I'll leave it for a week and then delete it. Delete the part that, because the other video had Brianna. Like she had her content on there. So I'm going to delete up to that and leave what Brianna had in there. Leave that alone. But, this one, next week, it's going. So I think that'll give you guys enough time to slide over to my channel. And I don't know, if you guys think I should just leave it up, I'll leave it up. But I mean, if Brianna deletes it, it's her choice. So either way, if I delete it before she does, then it's gone. And if she deletes it, it's gone. If you guys think it needs to be deleted after a week or sooner than that, let me know, let her know, let somebody know. But just hoping I could just reach out and let you guys know about my channel before it's gone, before the video's gone, when I hit the little delete button or Brianna does it. Oh my gosh, Sunrise, thank you for all those thumbs up. That's awesome. You got a lot of thumbs there. Yes. All right, guys, I need to go take care of some business. You know what I mean? I got to work tonight. I had the whole day off, and I want to be able to spend time with my kids and do some things. And I hear some pitter-pattering around. I think it's Brianna. She's walking, pacing somewhere. I know Brianna sometimes, like, even if she's been on a long drive to come somewhere or go somewhere, she's like doesn't like staying in the house. You know, she wants to get out and do something, and I get that way a lot. I don't like to be stuck in a house, especially if I have a day off. It's like I just want to go somewhere. I just want to venture off. I don't want to be indoors. I just want to be outside in the sun, getting some fresh air. Because the last thing I want to do is be in a house or in an office or at a job site. I just want to be somewhere where I can be out in the open, getting fresh air and just having fun with someone that I care about, or a family, or whoever else. Lucas, thank you, Lucas, for that $2 super chat. Cool. I like the cool. That's a new feature, isn't it? Because I don't remember YouTube having that. You know, at least YouTube has something going, right? I mean, they are kind of improving some of the features and the emojis and things like that. I just wish that they would allow me to have comments, because we all have something to say and we don't always have time to say it at that specific time, especially. And when comments are not working, it's kind of hard to just say what you want when you want, and you got to wait for a live stream to do it then. And just can't do it if you missed a live stream, which YouTube, please. For Brianna's channel, maybe if Brianna had comments working, maybe she'd be more encouraged to post on this channel, you know, more often, again, maybe. And if you get comments working on my channel, it'll be a win-win. But I feel like I have to wait until January when YouTube like rolls out every change that they have, because I think by then the comments will start to work again. But that's a long wait. It's a long wait, January, before the comments start to work again. It's like, I want them to work now, not January. I mean, what if I'm not even around January? You know, I could be on the moon somewhere. I don't know. You could be on an island with, you know, deserted island with no technology. You know, you could be sleeping with the fishes. I don't know. Anything could be happening. Let's see. Amber. Hey, Amber Smith, how you doing? Hope all is well. Hope you're keeping warm wherever you are. Thank you again, Lucas. Weed there. Awesome. Loving the style there with the cool bird there. Cool, that is. Kathy, thanks for the hearts. Awesome. And Tim Anderson, okay, see you later. Yeah, Tim, hope you have a great time. This is the last day of the week. Last day of the weekend, that is. Tomorrow is a busy day. Tonight's going to be a busy night. It's just for a few hours. But then tomorrow I got to get up really early. I have a client that I got to meet with. And there's some business going on with that. So that's going to happen. And hopefully I'll get some calls on some of these jobs. Because like I said, I've been looking hard at the other job opportunities, because I really... right now, this whole freelance photographer, videographer thing for $65 an hour. And this is for My City Social. It's a freelance photographer and videographer wanted for My City Social, Orlando digital marketing team. With the expansion of My City Social, a new position for freelance photographers and videographers has opened for our Orlando office. And so we pay on a per project basis, is what they say. So you'll receive $60 for each photo and our video shoot, an additional $10 for gas per shoot. And we have projects available on an ongoing basis. So basically, they need someone who has videography experience, someone who knows that has their own backdrop and camera equipment. I got that stuff. Must have samples of work, which I can provide that. I got some web designing work, some video samples of the clients of their construction sites and homes and everything that I have on those websites that I have already had submitted, and I can use this on this particular job, you know, and see if that's going to work, you know, because I'm trying to put that together, which is why tonight I'm going to be busy with a lot of that work, because I'm also going to be putting together that for this one, because this is the only thing that I need to get together for this particular one, because I applied for so many of these jobs, and this one here is really, it's like my favorite, because guys, I've been like doing videography basically for nothing. You know, doing it for YouTube as a hobby and not getting paid. But now I can do this and get paid through this company that is hiring in Orlando. So it's like near the Mouse House somewhere, and it's close by, and it's reasonable. And I think $65 an hour is great. And it says videography, 1 year experience preferred, and photography, 1 year experience preferred. Now, I've been doing websites for so long, so many decades, that I'm taking pictures And it's only been in the recent 5 years or so that I've been actually making videos and pictures for these websites, you know, for my clients. So that's another addition to just pictures on the websites, is actually having like a walkthrough video. And I have all that experience. So I figured, why not do that? Because, you know, if I did it for you guys, I did all that on YouTube as a hobby for free and didn't get any kind of compensation. Now I can get compensation and actually make money doing something that I always like to do. And that'll actually give me time, if I do that, to have time for you guys, more time. And if not, if it doesn't work out, at least the other option is this other company I was looking at, which is over here. And let's see. I'm telling you, I have been hard at it, guys. I have been hard at it, and I'm hoping this is going to work out. And it's a freelance photographer, and this is Alina Rivera Law, LLC, in Orlando, Florida. So this one here, this particular job post is no longer active. Oh, God darn it! Professional portrait photographer to take photos of employees and local businesses that would like a holiday photo for their company's website and social media. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's so many things out there, and I've just been busy with it. And I've been looking at that one, but I've been focusing on so many other things. And it's like, you got to jump on an opportunity when you can, because they don't last. I'm telling you, especially seasonal opportunities. I know there's been a lot of seasonal things going on lately, and I've been applying and not hearing back from many people. So it only tells me that, you know, people are just competitive when it comes to getting, you know, these jobs. And, you know, I don't want to keep working 3 jobs and not having time for anything. And this is the way it's going. And the new job that I just got, because I had 3 jobs, then got laid off on this one job that required me to be able to speak 3 languages in order to keep it, because they downsized. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. You know, this is the tech support, you know, I don't know. I could find something better. You know, if they're letting me go, you know, it's okay. You know, they said, you know, when they had more openings available, they would hire me back. But it's like this. Once I find something else, I'm not even worried about going back. So that's the situation there. So I got hired on with this new company. And so I'm going around different computer workstations and doing diagnostics and testing and just putting software on these computers and updating them. And then they're getting new systems in there, and they just want somebody to just do all this installations and wiring, running Ethernets and all this stuff. It's a lot of technology involved, what they're doing. They got a big infrastructure there, and they got a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, they had a power up the other day. It's like, just as I was leaving, the transformer just exploded, and it scared the freak out of everybody. But yeah, that's what's going on there. So I don't know. I'm not really thrilled about that job. There's some things about it I don't like, and that is not being able to use the facilities. Like, I've been having abdominal problems, so it's like when I need to run to the bathroom, I don't have time to be, you know, waiting on this or that, because, you know, some of these places, you know, they're like this, and this business is like that. You know, it's like their bathroom is not in a convenient location. So it's like, if I'm in a workstation, I got to go down a hall and go down this way and that way just to get to a bathroom. Then I'm leaving the workstation. Then the company's like, they allocate time. Like, well, you have a break time for this, for eating. You have the break time for that. This is when you're supposed to be doing those things. So, you know, it kind of sucks when you have like IBS or any of those problems where, you know, or colon problems. You know, I'm hoping it's not like Crohn's disease or a celiac or anything serious like a cancer or anything, which I'm hoping it's not. I'm getting a colonoscopy done to find out, because like I said, I've been going through a lot of like blood work and testing and everything. It's just been me going back and forth to the doctors lately, and this year is like the most highest medical expense year I've ever had, and it's crazy. It's just a lot happening. And Brianna's getting her molars taken out, or wisdom teeth taken out, all 4. So that's another thing that's happening. It's just crazy, guys. So all this running around and everything, I'm trying to do that and trying to get a video out to you guys. I'm like, how am I going to do it all? But I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. But if I get this one job, then that'll work out. And I haven't heard anything from General Motors yet. Yeah, because they had that strike. They were down for like a month and a half or so, and now they're back up and running, and I haven't heard anything back. So I don't know. I guess I'm not getting that job. It's frustrating. Tammy Boggs, you guys are amazing in the videos. Thank you so much, Tammy. You're amazing, awesome, and I hope you're having a great day. Unstoppable. How old is your other daughter? Not Brianna. My other daughter is 21. 21 years old. All right, let's see. JC and Casey, hello there. And Sunrise, you're awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Even though you didn't see Brianna in the thumbnail, you saw me, you still came to watch, and that means a whole lot to me. That's amazing that you actually took the time out of your day to come here and click on this video to see what's going on with my live stream, to know more about me and who I was over 22 years ago. And like I said, I was definitely heavily into, my good health when I, of course, after I quit smoking in 2001, but, always been about business and family and trying to succeed and doing the best I can to provide for my family. And, success started in an early age for me, back in late 1990s. So in 1998 and 1999 and 2000, 2001, it was like things were going up and up and up. 2002, 2003, it was like climbing and climbing and climbing. And then I pretty much peaked at around 2012. I think that's when business was stable for a long time. That's where things were really good. I was like, had a lot of business, had a lot of clients that I had taken in, and there was just the consistency there. And that was like the prime time right there. Then it started to die at around, it started to go down around 2015, and it was kind of a decline after that, just slowly. 2016, it went down more. Then 2017, it just went even drastically more than that. And it kind of just, I don't know, just got bad. It's like people change, businesses change, they don't do as well. You lose clients, you lose business. Then the world, I don't know, it's like e-commerce gets more saturated as more people are doing the same thing on eBay and on Amazon, and they're having their own websites selling merchandise, drop shipping. It's like it's getting so saturated that you got more people to compete against. It's getting to the point where, you got to kind of have an advantage on the rest of everybody. You got to stand out, and sometimes it's hard when you got other people that are just as good or better at what they do, because I can't say that I'm the best at what I do, because there's always to be someone who's better at what I, doing whatever it is they do that, they compare to me. So that's how it is, guys. But you're all amazing, and I hope you guys stay safe. And thank you so much for those super chats. It really does help this channel, because this is on Brianna's channel, so that's a plus for her. And you guys mean a lot to me, and I hope that you guys stay safe. And just have a great weekend. I tell you what, if I don't end up posting a video anytime soon, because it's very possible, because after Monday, things are going to get a little hectic with me, because, things are going to get a lot busier. Plus, if I do get that new job, and I'm going to be trying to shuffle that job in addition to what I'm doing to make sure that it works out before I let go of anything or hand over my e-commerce to my good friend who is ready to take over my e-commerce business. Because it's like this, I've already had made an arrangement with a good friend of mine. It's like, if things don't work out, like if I get this new job and it's like, and I get permanently hired on, and I'm locked in on a good rate and I'm getting paid well, that I'm not going to have the time to maintain, e-commerce. And I'm going to have to just cut back on bringing in new clients for my web designing. If I do all that, it's going to be like, they can just take over that business, and I could do that. It's an easy transition, and boom. That's the way it'll work out. But we'll work out something, we'll work out something. Because, if it's going to stay within my name, then I'm still going to get, royalties or a percentage of that income as being the one that actually owns the business. But transferring, the responsibilities and all that, she's going to get the majority of the income, because she's going to be doing all the work while I'm just basically still the ownership of it. So she'll be basically like an employee working for me, but getting a good pay. You know what I'm saying? So that way I have the time to focus on the new job, which I hope I get, instead of working these 3 jobs at a time. Because, I'm like one person, and I have a life, and I have a family, and I got things I want to be able to do. And I really want to be able to share stuff with you on YouTube and be creative and have time for YouTube as well. But it's kind of hard to do that when I'm, preoccupied with work and everything. So we'll see how that goes, guys. But you're amazing, and I hope all is well. And thanks again, Amy, for the thumbs up. And if you can give this video thumbs up all the way around there. I tell you, I don't know. And I know the way YouTube is lately. You know, I probably said a couple of words in there that they don't like, so they probably already, you know, did their thing to this video like they did to the other video that I posted on Brianna's channel. You know what I mean? So that's how that is. Maybe that's why it's not reaching out to many people, because they already suppressed it, because, you know, I'm just, you know, my clip, I didn't realize that I had dropped the F-bomb a couple times when I played that clip. You know what I mean? I kind of really said it a whole lot. But it's too late now. It's out there. I said it and you guys heard it. And then sometimes I slip one out because, you know, sometimes like it's just being real, guys, trying to be real, just being me. And, you know, I'm not talking like I'm talking to little kids. So it just comes out, you know what I mean? But if I'm around my kids and, you know, even though they're not really kids anymore, I just, it's a parental thing. It's like, you don't want to be cursing around your kids, even when they're adults already, you know. And thank you so much, Lucas. Hey, man, good day. All right, man. Thank you so much. Well, now you got some fire to keep things warm there. There you go. Oh, man, yeah. Summer. Hello there, Summer. And JC and Casey, hello. And I'm going to do some shout outs to you guys. If you want to do some chats here, say what you guys say. I'm going to read them because like this is the only time that we can engage is right here in a live chat. So I'm going to read that and shout out you guys and give you the recognition that you deserve, because you guys are amazing for staying here on Brianna's channel, watching me, since I don't belong on this channel. Technically, it's Brianna's, you know what I'm saying? I don't belong on it. It used to be ours together, and it's hers until she, I don't know, until she like deletes everything. And then I guess it's like, then it's nobody's. It's like, it vanishes. That's what happens. So, that's how it is, guys. So come on over and make sure to check out my Up to Speed Media YouTube. I know this sound more like an advertisement than a video, but it's all been about you guys, because I wouldn't be plugging in my channel if it weren't for you guys. I really love you guys. You're amazing, and it's nice to be able to do a live stream, do a video, and have you guys out there to be part of that and watch. Because when I do a video, it's always we, because we're in this together. It's our thing. You guys are part of this, and it's always going to be we. It's never going to be just me, and that's how I feel. That's how it is, and I will always try my best to put some time aside to recognize you guys, make videos for you guys, do live streams, and what have you. And I'll try not to, you know, post too much on Brianna's channel, plugging in my channel, but just for these few occasions, I thought maybe that was what needed to be done to kind of just get you guys over before Brianna deletes this channel. Because once she deletes the channel, then there's no way to plug my channel in anymore. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I better do it now, because I'm feeling like the tension's high when it comes to that, because Brianna's more about like, you know, trying to dissociate her music channel from this channel here, that, you know, she may not want to put her music on here. She wants to do it on her Brianna Rose Vlogs channel. So, yeah. So I'm just trying to jump in while I can before she deletes everything. So do it now while you can. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's her thing. I'm not going to stop her if she wants to delete it. That's it. It's done. You get what I'm saying? It's one of those things like, you know, whatever makes her happy. I want her to be happy. I don't want her to be stressed out about things. I want her to be able to enjoy, you know, life and enjoy everything. And, you know, it can be stressful when you have channels out there and you're putting yourself out there. And, you know, I just don't want her to be stressed with the whole music thing. You know, that's why I haven't really, like, I don't know, I haven't really pushed it as far as like helping her with the cameras and everything, because I was like, I want to make sure Brianna really wants to do the music, and it's not because of, you know, she thinks that I want her to do it, because it's not about what I want. It's about what she wants. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm proud of her, and she has the talent, and she's really good at singing. And so I encourage her to do anything that, you know, expresses her talents. And it's just like if you're doing baseball, or if you have a sport you're into, it's like encourage your children, support their talents, and be that person. But sometimes I find myself, I could be a little bit overly supportive, and so then I back out. You know, I back out. Like I tell her, you know, when she's working for this company and they don't treat her right, I'm like, well, Brianna, you're so talented. You're good with singing, and you're good with people, and you're very smart, and you can help other people out. You can go to like maybe a senior citizen center and sing to them. You know, go to nursing homes, sing, make these people happy. They you know, this is their last like place in life, you know, before it's their end. And it's nice where she can be able to use that voice to make other people happy. And that's what it's about. It's about making people happy and feeling good about yourself. And so it's like, I want her to be happy. And sometimes you need a little, like a nudge from a parent to say, okay, you know, just kind of give them a little like step forward to help them a little bit. So they know, you know, what they have and how they can use that to make people happy and help. You know, usually if you make people happy, you make yourself, you know, you get happy about it. You're happy about yourself. You feel good because you've helped someone else. And I feel with the whole YouTube thing, I felt like Brianna was helping people, you know, through the YouTube platform, helping people who are not feeling so good or feeling down. And, you know, Brianna can pick them up with her voice. And so I ended up buying a camera, you know, a really nice camera, because I wanted to help Brianna with a music video. But I didn't want to be that pushy person. Like if Brianna wasn't ready to do that, I wasn't going to like push. But, you know, I did always remind her that she's talented. And maybe I might have said it too much. And maybe Brianna started to think maybe I was pressuring her into singing. But I've never would want to do that. It was always like if she wants to do that. And I just, you know, when I hear her sing, it makes me emotional, because it's like she has a wonderful voice, and it just, I like to hear that, you know, and I'm going to miss it. And, you know, I'm not going to be able to hear that voice waking up in the morning or when she's like cooking in the kitchen or what have you. I'm not going to be able to hear that singing anymore. And it's something I'm going to miss. And it's just, I like to see, you know, her happy. In whatever decision she makes in life, I'm going to be totally happy with, as long as she's happy with that decision she makes. And I just know that she has that talent, and I feel like her talents, you know, just being a people person, is being so kind and generous and caring, and having that magical voice where she can sing. I just feel like she can make a big difference in this world and make other people happy. And then she'll be so happy that she's done this. So, you know, that's one of those things, guys. Be supportive of your kids, but don't be too pushy. And if you feel like you're starting to cross that line of being pushy, then you kind of back up and take a breath and realize you don't want to be too, like, you don't want to be too, you know, I don't know what it is, pushy about something. You got to give them their space and let them, you know, kind of think, you know, don't pressure anybody. Let them have time to think about it. And so there's times when this whole YouTube hobby is like, I got so caught up in the time of us spending together and having fun creating content. And it's like, we're coming up with new ideas. And then when Brianna started to implement the singing, it's like, it just took my breath away. I was like, holy crap, my daughter, like, she sings so beautifully. And I'm like in tears. I really am. And then it's like, I ended up like buying cameras and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, because Brianna, she wanted to do a music video, and she had this guy she was working with, and she wanted to like make this big. And it's like, I was like, Brianna, I want to protect you from signing contracts. I think it's, you know, you don't want to get involved with this and people own you and everything. I says, I want you to be able to enjoy this. And if you want to make something big of singing, that I can help you without, you know, you having to worry about contracts. So I ended up buying those nice cameras with the intention to help Brianna like make it big with her music and do what she wants and have fun with it. And we would make a music video and all that. And, that's basically, you know, where I went. And I guess maybe Brianna kind of felt kind of a pressure because I bought a fancy camera, you know, and then she felt like, wow, Dad bought this real expensive camera. Now I feel like I gotta like, you know, get into music now. But, you know, that was not my intention. My intention was from my heart. It was like, my heart was like, buy this big camera, help Brianna, because I don't want Brianna to make a mistake where she signs in a contract with somebody and then she can't get out of it, and then she's like regretting that she made that decision. Because, you know, sometimes you get in these contracts and people will kind of own you, you know what I mean? And it's not a thing that I don't anything anybody wants. And I wanted her to have full control of that and be able to like, okay, if she doesn't want to do this, she's not obligated because she's not in a contract. So that's why I got the camera. It was my way of supporting her, giving her a moral support and like saying, Brianna, your voice is worth this. I'm going to get the camera, you know, no strings attached. You know, if it doesn't work out, the camera could be used for my profession, because I can do that for the, you know, recording the videos at the websites for my clients, which I've been using the better camera for that, which really enhances the quality of the videos and also could take pictures. So it's like 2 in 1. So when I'm on the job sites, I could take these better pictures, better photos, and videos, and it just makes the presentation for my website so much better. The web pages look so beautiful when you look at the videos, especially when you have them in HD. And, you know, people are doing those walkthroughs, and, you know, I even have one of those 360 cameras where you walk around and you can like click on the mouse and it brings you to the different rooms, kind of like the Google has when they do the Google Street View. So I integrate that, and I walk through these buildings and I do these like 360 walk around tours so that people can navigate with the mouse and see the whole entire, you know, house that's being built. And so that camera purchase, it was in my intentions to help Brianna without her having to worry about being in a contract. But that wasn't my way of saying, okay, I bought this big camera now, so, you know, what am I going to do now? You know, that was never my intention, you know, because it's from my heart, and Brianna's voice like just has that effect. It just makes you really, it just puts you in a different place. It's like you're so proud of someone, you know, they're brave enough to sing in front of people, you know, and she does that, and she just has so many talents, and I can relate to that. I was always into playing the piano, and I was part of a band and played music, and it was something I loved doing. And as long as it's something you love doing and it's a talent and you embrace that talent and it's something that you're happy with, then that makes me happy. And that's all I ever wanted out of Brianna, is her to be happy and fulfilled and make the best of life. And if she has a talent, find a way to use that talent to make her happy, so that maybe she can sing in a church or anywhere and just help people out. Even Christmas caroling, you know, maybe somewhere in a community where there's some homeless or people that just need some kind of like pick me up, and she can just do that and sing. And I just feel like, you know, that would be great, maybe in a place. But of course, safety is a concern. Safety is always going to be first. You know, some places are not really safe to be going out, especially a teenager singing to people. So there's places where I'll be her bodyguard. But, you know, that's just the way it is, guys. Who's slipping in here? What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, shit. We got a clown up in this house. We literally got a clown in this house. I'm not joking, guys. There is a clown. I could turn the camera around, or I don't know. Shit. What's going on? What the hell? All right. That's funny. What was that? Brianna. What? Was that, what's going on? What? Nobody saw what happened, so now they're going to think I'm losing my mind. Was that you? All right, guys.
Was what mean?
The door opened and there was a clown looking in the window. The door. What?
Was it me?
Was it you?
Well, how high up was it?
It was pretty high, tall.
So it's not me.
Then who is it? Is it your boyfriend?
Why did your voice crack when you said boyfriend?
Is it your boyfriend?
I don't know.
Guys, I'm not joking. I was saying, like, I was not bringing up the whole clown thing, but somebody legit just walked and cracked the door open when I'm doing this live stream with a freaking clown costume on. That's a great one. Where'd you find that? Oh my gosh, guys. Man, that is crazy. I wish I would have just like turned the camera around, but I got the camera just fixed on me right now. Brianna, who's here? All right, guys. I don't know. Maybe I should have not have said anything. Maybe I thought maybe they were going to walk in here and come behind my camera and say something to you guys. That's what I was thinking, but it didn't happen. So now it's like I said all that for nothing, because now it's like nobody's. Is anybody coming in here for any reason? Yeah, so that's right. That's why, like I said, I wonder if, wait a minute. We mentioned clowns in this video, right? So I wonder if they're watching. Brianna's probably watching her own channel. She's probably watching me live stream on her channel right now. And she just had someone, maybe her boyfriend or friend, whoever's with her, dig in the box of stuff and probably found that clown costume that was found in the pool that somebody left in the pool. You guys remember watched that one video where somebody left a clown costume in the pool? Well, I ended up having it in a box of other stuff that we find. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. I guess she's not coming in here, are you? Man. All right, guys, but I thought I would just tell you guys you're amazing, and I'm glad I was able to do this. And once again, I'm going to plug in my channel because, like I said, I'm not going to be able to plug it in anywhere else. It's going to be here, really, until this channel's gone or until Brianna rebrands it. Then after that, you know, I don't even know if you call it rebranded or renaming it, because rebranded, I guess if she made it a music video and she had an album or a cover, or she actually had her own song besides the ones she has now, like if she, I guess, turned it into a brand name maybe or something, I don't know, but either she'll rename it to something or she'll just delete this channel and then she'll just have the Brianna Rose music. I'm not sure. I just let Brianna speak that, you know, maybe she'll post something and keep you guys updated. I'm not sure. I don't really know. I'm going to find out what was up with the whole thing that just happened, like in this live stream, guys, because that was just funny. I wish you guys would have saw it. Hello there, and, from England. How's things going? How's the weather? Is it cold? What's happening? All right, Roland, you rock. Thank you, Basic J. You're awesome. And Amy, yes, yeah, somebody was just goofing around. I don't know if it was Brianna. It looked like it was. She mentioned it was pretty tall, so I'm thinking it was either her boyfriend or my oldest daughter's fiance, because they're all here visiting. I don't know. I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna go find out when I'm done with this. You know what I'm saying? They got into the box of stuff. The box of stuff. It was like that I had reserved for Halloween, because, you know, there were some things that were left in the swimming pool and at the beach house, and yeah, just I think somebody got in there. I hear footsteps on the steps. I don't know if they're coming this way or what. I hear someone in the hallway. Roland, can you please make a separate channel for the clown stuff from the start to end? It's confusing now. I don't make clown videos, just to clarify, you know, that's so 2016, that's done with. So I don't have intentions to making clown videos or posting clown videos or even really talking about clown videos. I just think that when you guys were commenting, I'm telling you, I think Brianna's watching this live stream, but she's not telling me. Either that or she can hear me talking behind the door and thought it was just a clever idea but you know, I probably shouldn't even have said what they were doing and just like ignored them, then just kept on going with this, and then there would have been no mention of it. I'm starting a YouTube channel. Any ideas for video? It all depends on what you're interested in there. Vids with Zay. It all depends on the kind of interest you have. Like if you have any kind of hobbies that you enjoy doing, maybe you can integrate that into a YouTube channel, come up with an idea and a name. And it's always best to have a YouTube channel based on around something that you like doing. So if it's a certain sport or certain kind of art, then kind of base it around that. And that'll be the way to go, because then it'll be fun for you. You'll enjoy doing that, and then people will see it. People will see that you actually enjoy it, and then it'll be a positive experience. Miley, how you doing? Edward Kennedy, I want to see your daughter live chat. Let's see. I'm gonna text her, see what's going on. Let's see, guys. Are you coming up here to explain what just happened? There. I feel like there needs to be some kind of explanation of why that happened, because usually Brandon doesn't like pull these like kind of pranks on me. Like I thought pranks were like so over with, like a long time ago, like really long time ago. I figured there wasn't going to be any more of this. Watched you guys since Kaitlyn was a toddler, small child. Awesome. Look out your window. Oh my God. Of course. Of course. Wow. Everybody thinks I'm making this up because I can't bring the camera anywhere. Oh my God. All right, guys. That is some weird stuff. Let's see. Thank you, Amy, for the thumbs up. Giving you a thumbs up for that. Thumbs up. You're awesome. Yeah. I looked out the window and I saw somebody dressed up in a clown costume waving a white pole. And I'm confused right now because it's like nobody wants to come in the live stream room and show themselves. So they want to make me look like a fool. Why? You know what? I'm going to grab the camera, and if anybody ever opens the door, I'm going to snap a picture. Tell that clown to bring me something to drink. Or what? I got something to drink here. What? Guys, I'm trying. Tell that clown I got to ask him a question. All right, guys, can you adopt the clown? Oh, the clown might be my future son-in-law. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. I don't know. Oh, this particular one that's joking around tonight. Yeah, that particular one. Would there be a coincidence that the clown is saying he gives up and surrenders with the white flag? Oh, I don't know. What is going on here? What's the question? I think people want this whole thing to be validated because they might not believe me. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, I like your videos, and I hate the clown so much. I tell you guys, yeah, the clowns, that sucks, doesn't it? That's the way that is, guys. But anyway, I got to drink some water, and hopefully Brianna will message me back with something. Oh, man. That's how that goes. I feel so much better. Hey, Kim, like your videos. And okay, there you go. And my birthday is today. Kayla, happy birthday, Kayla. And you're amazing. And has anyone mischieved your home? Oh, we've had a couple of things where people throwing stuff on our property, garbage, and breaking a window and doing some things that are stupid. But that was the past. By the way, I'm going to plug in my channel here. There you go, Up to Speed Media. You come and check it out. If you need any, advice on anything, I'll be doing, videos on that as well. In a wide variety of things. When it comes to cars or technology or, even drama. Or any situation going on and you just need advice or you got a health problem. I've pretty much been reading a lot of medical books for so many years that it's almost like, you can search, like I'm almost like a Google machine myself. Like people ask me, oh, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. What could it be? Instead of Googling something, they come to me. So, it's the years of reading stuff and I guess years of having medical issues or things that come up within the family and friends and myself at times, and just researching all that stuff over the years, and then you just retain all that memory, and it's like you recall things. Oh yeah, this is because of that and that and that and this and that. But man, all right, there. All right, so maybe you could just send a video to my phone, and then I could just show my viewers. Or our viewers. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So I almost forgot there. It's like it's both of you guys. I mean, you guys are my viewers and Brianna's viewers, or mostly probably Brianna's viewers because I'm borrowing her channel to plug in mine. But hey, oh boy, can you help me with my friend problems? I could try my best. Just gotta let me know what's happening, and you know, I could give you advice, but you know. There's only so much that I can do. And I'm hearing footsteps, guys. I'm hearing footsteps. Whoa. This is, guys.
You ask and you shall receive, Roland.
What is this? What have I got?
I heard you wanted something to drink.
Okay. Oh my God. All right, guys. I'm going to show you this right now. All right, this is what just happened in this room. This is crazy. Here. Now you guys get to see it. I'm not messing around here. What have I got?
I heard you wanted something to drink.
Okay. Oh my God. All right, guys. I'm going to show you this right now. All right. See what I'm saying? This is the crap I'm dealing with. A clown just came in here and gave me a glass of water. Okay. All right. The weird stuff going on, guys. I'm serious. This is what's going on. It just happened, and I just recorded it on my phone. Talk about craziness, man. All right, guys. Yeah, who is that? Did you guys hear him too? Did you hear his voice? I mean, I don't know if the microphone picked it up or not. I don't know. That was just, my God. What the hell? Oh my God, I can't tell if it's or if it's so 2016, but England still has clowns. It's supposed to be 2016, but I think someone got into the Halloween box and got that mask out of there from that the teenager that dropped a bunch of costumes in the pool at the beach house that we were staying at. My friend's beach house that he owns, that he lets us stay at for free of charge because I used to watch his grandkids. But yeah, that's the mask. It probably still smells like chlorine water from the pool. Gosh, can't believe this. Oh, guys, crazy stuff. The Brows, please say my name. Hey, the Brows. Hope all is well. Well, now I got water. Wait a minute. Is it safe to drink this water? Is this water safe to drink? Is it safe to drink? Is it safe? Is it safe? Because this is what came into here. Huh? Yeah, so I'm drinking this water. I don't know. Is it safe? Should I drink it? I already took a sip, so what the hell's the matter with me? What the hell's wrong with me? I already took a sip of it. Yeah, it sounds like it's my daughter's boyfriend. I'm no idiot. He's messing around with the mask. I think that they'd hear me doing a live stream, so they're just having a little fun. Just teenagers having fun. That's all they are. You know. Have a little fun. God knows what else you're going to find out of the Halloween box. You never know. Yeah, come up here with something else. If I don't get this live stream done, there's no telling what's going to pop up in this room. Sadie, say my name. Hey, Sadie, how you doing? Kevin, hey, Kevin.
Always watching.
What? Watching? Did you guys hear that? Let's see. Cameron Allman, hello. I have not been on YouTube for years and I miss watching you. Awesome, Cameron. I'm glad you're back. And if you want to follow me onto my own personal channel, since I'm only plugging my channel into Brianna's channel while she still has this channel existing on the YouTube platform, because I know it's probably not going to be around much longer when she deletes it, if she does, and I don't know. But just want to be safe than sorry. Get you guys aboard. Say, come on over, except for the clown. Yeah, it's just Brianna's boyfriend messing around. Please give me a shout out. Deb, hey Deb, shout out to you. Man, this is the longest I've ever sat down in a long time. I'm going to probably get hemorrhoids. Probably not. You're never going to be able to take that image out of your head now. Oh, boy, did I messed up your night. I'm sorry. Let's see. Richard, can I have a shout out? Shout out to you, Richard. And guys, thank you so much for all these chats and super chats and comments and emojis and thumbs ups and commentary. And I wish the comments worked so we can just carry this on later on, beyond the time of the live stream. Joshua, text Brianna. Yeah, I actually did, because I wanted them to, or her or somebody to redeem what I was saying, so they didn't think I was just making up a bunch of phony baloney. But I guess pretty much I caught it on my phone, so we're good, right? Let's see. Please give me a shout out, Richard. Shout out to you there, Richard. Please give me a shout out. And Deb, there you are. Frankie, 000 Dukes. There you go. Joshua, tell her to come down to my house tonight. Oh boy. I don't know. You don't mind if I come instead? I want to go there instead just to get to meet you and to see who you are before anybody comes and visits. I have to do that. I'm not going to do that. I can't be visiting anybody. It's just saying, just being a wise guy. You got too much going on. I don't meet people online unless they're about my age. So, if you're like between 30 and 50, want to hang out, it's all good. Just chat below. Looking for somebody to have fun with. Go walk on the boardwalk. Go to the, just walk over, go to the beach, maybe, have fun at the park. I have some good friends now, but, some of them are so far away right now, and some of them are busy doing other things. So, have a little fun. All right, Gene, please give me a shout out. There you go. And Basic J, I'm always Mr. Live, but I'm always watching. Work gets in the way. I try to make the lives on the weekends, or especially Sunday. So usually a lot of people might have off. I don't have to work until late tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to be a busy week starting tomorrow. And I guess I better get going, because maybe Brianna's hinting that she wants to have time with me. Well, I don't know. Now that her boyfriend is making plans, I mean, if they're doing these little pranky things on me, makes me wonder. Maybe they're trying to get my attention, so maybe I need to stop this live stream and just hang out and do something. All right, guys. Let's see. Kevin, thank you so much. You're amazing. Richard, do more pranks. Yeah, I wish. I don't even know who I could do pranks with. Now, say if I had some friends who are willing to be on YouTube, because I have some friends, but they're not really comfortable with being on YouTube. And if they were, it'd be great to prank them, and just have that part of my YouTube channel. And there is one friend of mine who would like to be on YouTube and wouldn't mind it, but she lives really far away. So it kind of makes it hard to do that. So, yeah, that would be fun, guys. I would like to do that, but I got to watch it with YouTube now, because, they kind of don't like certain pranks. So, you gotta be careful about that. It's I tell you, you can't really have as much fun as you used to with YouTube. They've gotten so strict about everything, but I could see why, because people out there, just messing everything up for others, just doing things they shouldn't be doing and exploiting the whole platform and spamming YouTube and just all kinds of other stuff that they're doing with YouTube. And it makes it rough on the people that are genuine creators that aren't, abusing the system, so it's what happens. And, you just got companies that support the YouTube platform, and if they don't agree with the way things are being run, they want nothing to do with it. So then it kind of really, it takes away from some of that backbone of YouTube, and then it affects everybody who's part of the YouTube community, because everybody who creates together is help keeping YouTube together. and you know, it just starts to fall apart when everybody's breaking all these rules and you know, just trying to cheat the system, and you know, just making it spamming the heck out of everything. I dare you to call her boyfriend. I'm actually gonna go hang out with everyone, so you know, that's what I'm gonna do. Joshua, tell Brianna to go live on her channel, please. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty much borrowing her channel to plug my channel. So if she goes live, I don't know if she wants to really go live on this channel anymore until she either renames this channel again. Like, it's already been renamed to All for Fun Blogs, but I think she's just not comfortable with the history of this channel anymore, because it kind of gives a false representation of, you know, her in a way, because of the clown videos. I guess maybe it's the clown videos, because then people, like, I don't know, they kind of project that onto her. You know, it was her idea to be creative with that when those situations unfolded, when that whole clown thing was happening. It was kind of her idea to kind of recreate some of that stuff, put it out there, and we got creative together with that. And I think it just kind of got to the point where there was just too much recognition because of the clown content, and I think it started to annoy Brianna to some extent. And maybe she just doesn't want anything to do with it. You know, the channel, maybe it reeks clown too much now. This whole All for Fun Vlogs channel, it just has clown written all over it. And I think the only way Brianna can like disassociate from that is to like rename it to something totally different, or just delete the channel and just continue on with her Brianna music channel. Because I mean, that was something that was okay for a while, until it's like everybody brings it up all the time, and I think Brianna kind of got tired of it being brought up, you know, over and over. And you know, it's one of those things. And then of course YouTube was like, you know, censoring stuff, and you know, it's like stuff that her and I had spent a lot of time, and we've gone through a lot emotionally. There's a lot of stress we've gone through with people and stalkers, and then just a lot of things were going on in our times in our life. You know, it's just people just being rude, and people just coming by, driving by in Jeeps, and just being all kinds of creepy, you know what I'm saying? It's weird things. And it's, I don't know, YouTube was like suppressing those videos, and it was like bad enough they do that, you know, and then you got to deal with, you know, the kind of way people react to those kinds of videos. And I think we both wanted what was fair. So it was like, you know, if YouTube didn't like something, okay, so then we fixed the problem. We go ahead and re-edit a video, or maybe she re-edits one, I re-edit one. We try to make it work so that maybe it makes YouTube happy. And I tried that a couple times on my channel, and I gave up on it. And I think that was a long time ago. I just said, I'm done with it. You know, I tried, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I was done with that, you know. But that's how that is, guys. But let me move on. Let's get away from the clown stuff. But, you know, like I said, this channel might not last long, because, like I said, Brianna's pretty much wants to have a whole new identity with YouTube and not associate with the past. You know, because this channel has a lot of the past, you know. I guess it's like this. Some people just want to like move forward and not let the past slow them down. And there's a lot of people that are subscribed that are from the past, and it's a lot of like channels that are inactive. And it's just like Brianna just wants to have a whole new like start, like fresh new subscribers, and like everybody who's on board who wants just the content that Brianna's creating. Because you got a lot of people that are on her channel that are pretty much that came on board because of paranormal videos and clown videos and even pranks, challenges, and stuff like that. But as Brianna's content style changed over the years, and now she's more into the fitness and the health and the singing, it's kind of not relevant to what the All for Fun Vlog channel was all about. So it's like, why even stick with it unless you're going to stay with that same kind of content? And it's easier just to start fresh. And I guess me here, you know, coming in onto her channel and plugging in my channel is a way of trying to bring you guys on board to my channel before this channel disappears, before Brianna's like she's done with it all. And you might hear her out there on Brianna Rose Vlogs and singing music and Instagram and TikTok and that's where she'll be hanging. Because that's where I see a lot of it happening when she'll be on her phone, and that's what I'll see. But it's not like she's on it all the time. She's busy. She's got to work too, and she does her thing. She's working and saving money for her own future, and she's learning how to save money and how to be responsible with it and how to budget and all that. And she's doing really good with that, and I'm proud to see her do that. You know what I mean? It's a great thing that, and all that money she's earning, and she understands that she's also being taxed on it, and she knows that when she's making so much an hour that she doesn't get all that an hour because she's working and they're taking out this and that. So that's how they are, and she understands that whole thing, and then she knows that she's got a lot of responsibilities that's part of working, and that's like filing taxes and all the other things that you have to do every year. So those are the things the responsible people do. And going to work, driving, having car insurance and being a safe driver and all that, working on that for Brianna as far as getting her a car, because right now she's getting rides to work, and it's kind of hard for me to be able to just drop what I'm doing and drive her places, especially working 3 jobs. It's almost impossible. It's like I'm tied down, and it's like when I'm free, I can't work my schedule around Brianna's work schedule. It's not that easy. It could have been more easier years ago when I was able to be more flexible because I was working 2 jobs instead of 3. And that was a long time ago. And I was back in 2012, 2013, 14. Then things just started to kind of drop down that I had to get a 3rd job. But other than that, that's how that was. But I always basically had my working at night, so I didn't really miss much time during the day. And I had to stop doing that like over a year ago, where I had to stop doing stuff through the night because I was getting insomnia and I wasn't sleeping anymore. So I had to start working earlier, and it was cutting into more of the daytime, which was also affecting like my time, free time for YouTube. I had like less time for YouTube making videos, and it was starting to affect family time. But then when my kids started working, especially Brianna, when she started working a year ago, her doing that, it's like I really wasn't missing out much on that. So then I was working more into the daylight hours since she wasn't going to be around anyway. So I was like, why not do that? So that I was able to start getting more sleep instead of being like working until 6 or 7 in the morning. And it's like barely getting any sleep, and then trying to have that one day where I go to bed at a normal time, and then my body doesn't want to sleep. And I think you guys probably have saw those videos in the past of me like dealing with insomnia because of my work schedule. But I had to make some changes, because especially taking care of your health and being on top of your health, you got to get sleep. It's very important. But let me read some of the comments here, then I got to get out of here. Let's see. Musically Rockstar. Hey, how you doing? Cameron. Hey. Give like a giving light. So they're the best. Don't ever give up. You are the best. Thank you so much, Gene. You guys are awesome. And the brows, I know she made me a great opportunity to be a singer. I'm telling you, Brianna's voice, it's amazing. I just hope whatever she does, that she's happy with what she does, and it's a win-win when you do something that makes you happy, and it helps other people out, and it makes them happy. Then it's like that's the best of both worlds. If you can find something that you like to do and get paid for it, that's a win-win. So if she can find some way to do something, and she wants to get her CNA and she wants to work with people. So imagine in that profession, she's helping people who need her. And then she can even, what about singing? I mean, singing is not part of the deal, but that can offer some kind of comfort for some people. Maybe that would make some of these people really happy that she'll be helping out. It's a win-win, you know what I mean? But all right, guys. Tyler, I'm a big fan. Thank you so much, Tyler. And Sadie, Sophia, do you have a wife? No, I had one of those a long time ago. It's a decade ago or so. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Had one. I divorced one. And been a single dad for a long time. And yeah, so It's like time goes by so fast, guys. So that's what happens. It really does. Hi, I love the clown videos. Oh boy, well, you can look at some from 2016. I think there's a whole bunch of them. Well, until the channel gets deleted, then probably won't be any. If Brandon deletes it, or if it's given to me, and then it's like, okay, I know I plugged in my channel enough to where I feel like, oh, you guys are on board to my channel, and then Brianna, if she does plug her channel in and has everybody on board to, you guys on board to her music channel, then if everybody's at their places, then I don't see that the channel needs to be around anymore. Like, for fun vlogs can just, say bye-bye, right? You know what I'm saying? Why have it sit around? It's just weight just hanging around there. It's like everybody's hanging on a dormant channel and it's wasting a subscription, just sitting there, and there's nobody going to post anything on it. So, that's why we kind of just like divert everybody. Like, everybody come to my channel, or everybody go to Brianna's channel. We find our places, and once we get to our destination, we can say adios or bye or whatever to the channel. Or Brianna can just say goodbye. Whoever says goodbye, everybody can say goodbye to it, because I don't know. I'm thinking it'll all the videos will be either privatized or deleted or something by January. I'm thinking possibly. I don't know. I gotta actually find out. I can talk to Brianna. I know. Let's see what her plans are with our music thing, and then we'll figure it out from there. Let's see, guys. Will you be doing live streams on this channel as well? Let me plug in my channel again. I don't know, guys. I really don't want to I don't really want to hog up Brianna's channel. I don't want to I just don't want to annoy you guys. I know a lot of you guys, you're amazing. You actually watched this video. You came onto this live stream. You're a part of it. And you actually are here now because of me. And it's not because you saw Brianna in a thumbnail. It was me. It was just pure me, and wanted to share something with you guys. And you're here in this live stream, and it really means a lot to me. And those of you guys who came to this video and saw me by the thumbnail, and if you like me to do live streams, come on to my Up to Speed Media channel, and I can start doing more of those there. And that's why I'm here, guys. That's the only reason why I'm here. It's just to plug my channel, and you guys mean a lot to me, and I don't know any other way to invite you guys over to my channel. I don't, it's not like I can knock on your door and say, hey, you don't mind if you watch my videos, can you subscribe? That's not easy. You know what I mean? It's easier to just do it this way. You know what I mean? It's much easier. Amber Smith, are you going off now? Yeah, I gotta go. My battery's dying. Or actually, Brianna's battery's dying, not mine. So yeah. And Amber Smith, don't go. I know, it's kind of like one of those things. That's what my kids used to say, when they were younger. Don't go, Daddy. No, don't go, no, don't go. And now it's this time where I gotta eat something too. I gotta eat. Plus, I'm drinking all this water. There's no telling what's gonna happen. Think about it. Like I was talking about that job that I just got, and that's job number 3. Just think about it. Not having access to the right facilities when you after you eat lunch or something, or drink a lot of fluids, because I drink a lot of water. I am telling you, I drink over 1 gallon a day, and this is where we're at so far. This is a whole gallon. This is down to this, and the day's not over. And I didn't even really want water. I just was asking for water so I can actually have whoever was wearing that costume come in here and get behind the camera and validate what I was saying. But I got an extra glass of water out of that anyway. And I grabbed the camera and recorded it so you guys could see I wasn't making a bunch of nonsense up, or if I wasn't seeing things all right, Roland has lost his mind now he's seeing things that don't exist. I was like, I saw it, they're real, I just saw it, it's right there. Even it's just my future, maybe my, I don't know, I don't even want to go there. When you start saying that, future son-in-law, I know for sure that my oldest daughter, I do have a future son-in-law because they're engaged, right? So they're engaged to get married, so that already earns that title, future son-in-law. But I'm not going to be that person that's going to be like that. Let's not make no assumptions. Let's not push things. Let's not go there. You know what I mean? Just day at a time. I'm still trying to cope with my kids growing up so fast. So we don't need them to grow up any more faster than they already are. And they're at the point where they're adults now, and it's like, okay, all right, what happened to the time? It just went by so fast. So what is going on, guys? All right, let's see. Can you go live tomorrow, Sadie? Yes, Sadie Sophia. I might be able to, maybe like for maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I think, because I get like an hour like break, but then I can't do it much longer. Otherwise, I probably much deprive myself of like eating something and having a drink. But we'll see, because I got to meet up with some clients early in the morning. So it's going to be a busy day with the clients. But we'll see what happens, guys. You never know. It might work out. If I don't get one on Monday, like for like 30, 40 minutes, like towards the evening, it's definitely going to have to be Wednesday. It might be sometime Wednesday. If not, it's going to have to be on a Sunday or a Saturday of next week. But we'll see what happens. I might be able to just grab my phone and just do like one of those on the fly live streams where I don't have to worry about trying to set everything up and having to spend time getting the lights on and the camera hooked up and everything all. Because then I feel like I'm at work when I'm setting up a workstation. I'm hooking the computers up and the wires up and getting programming things and doing diagnostics and updates and everything and going to different workstations. I feel like almost like when I have to set the laptop up and plug in the wires, and I'm plugging in wires that look like this, and all this, and I start to say, oh my gosh, wait a minute, I'm getting flashbacks. I just clocked out of work and now I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? I was getting that feeling, especially on the other live stream when I just got out of work and then all of a sudden I'm doing that. I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, that's how that goes, guys. Roland, I think YouTube will ever get better. I don't know, Sunrise. I think it's one of these things. Sometimes YouTube will go get worse before it gets better. It's like it has its down. It's like a dip, and then it goes on that big decline, and then all of a sudden it gets better. So a lot of times when they change something with their algorithm, they make these different changes with policies and their rules and terms of service. Usually it causes a lot of disruption for a while, confusion, people don't know what to do, and then things start to kind of level out after they drop down, and then they start to go back up, and then they level out after a while. So I guess it's one of those roller coaster rides. We'll just figure it out. I think maybe, well, it'll all be settled in. I think things will go through a dramatic change in January, and things are going to be kind of rocky for the couple of months, and I think probably around maybe April, May, I think that's when things are pretty much going to stable out and they're going to be where they need to be. So let's just count on April 2020 to where YouTube will start to get back and be kind of consistent and stable and on a trajectory for people that are creating content. I think that's what it's going to take, because I know it's going to be a rocky road from now until January, and when it takes that big decline and things are uncertain at that time, and there's a lot of changes that are going into effect, and it's just going to be a matter of I'd say spring before things kind of get back on track. So we just got to go through that. Anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. Take care. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you can, and I'll do a live stream on my channel, I think, next time, instead of trying to hog up Brianna's platform here. Unless you guys don't mind me going on here plugging myself some more, because I know every time I go on here, I find more of you guys coming over to my channel that didn't even know that it was me or didn't know the channel existed when I renamed it. So if you can, just let me know. And if you want to check out Brianna's channel, I mean, it's Brianna Rose Music or something like that. I think it is. You can go subscribe to that. That way you guys can go that direction. And those who want to go to my Up to Speed Media channel, you guys can go in that direction. So you guys can go in these two places. And once we get to our destination, I guess maybe Brianna and I, since it would be like a ceremonial thing. It's kind of like we kind of created this channel together. Then I gave it to her over what she turned 13. It was more of her responsibility. It's like once she was 13, it was like she had more presence on the channel, the engaging and all that stuff. But when she was younger, it was like I had to be in control of that for her privacy, because I was very strict from the beginning when it came to her privacy and engaging with people and stuff. And the rules are, you need to be 13 or older to have a YouTube account, and that also includes engaging with people and all that. So I had to be the moderator and engager and commenter in her behalf until she was 13, and then she was able to do that thing herself. And that was just my strict rule that I applied, even though that's a rule of COPA anyway. But that was something that I agreed with as far as her safety and privacy, and so I would be that person commenting for her until she was 13. And after that, it was like she had more control of what was being said, and we were both commenting together. I was still commenting and she was, and it was a team effort. And if I had something to say, you guys pretty much know when it's me and when it's her, and we have our way of communicating our style. And as she got older, then it was like, all right, it's like I got so busy. It was just getting to the point where everything that we were making together just, I don't know, I think we just done everything we could, as far as pranks and challenges, and we kind of exhausted the ideas. And then the clown thing happened, and that kind of, I think it kind of got so repetitive to the point where, okay, that's about it. And then I think Brianna just kind of was like lost interest from that point. It's like she just wanted to get into a different direction with her singing, and she spent more time on Instagram and TikTok and less on YouTube. And I didn't have time because, I just got so busy, with work, and things just picked up with business, and I had to work harder. And it was like my business picked up, but I didn't get paid more. You know what I mean? It's like you get more workload. It's like you're just getting buried in more work and not getting paid more for the work that you're getting buried in, but it's consuming more of your time. And that was what was going on. So that's been crazy, guys. So anyway, I'm going to have to get out of here, and I will miss this channel, though, if it gets deleted. I know, and like I'm saying, I'm thinking maybe it's a ceremonial thing where, like, Brianna and I, do a countdown, and then we both like hit the delete button at the same time, like we just go, like we select all the videos, right? We can go and select all the videos, and then you just hit delete all. And then you just go to the next page and select them all again. And then we both hit delete all, and then we select delete all, select delete all until we're down to nothing. And then maybe the channel just sits there with no videos, as a memory. It's probably what's going to happen. Just leave it there for memory purposes. You know what I mean? That way there's no videos, because if there's any changes, like if YouTube has any changes and, and they require you to do this or that to a video that's already uploaded, if you don't have any videos uploaded anymore, and you don't even access the channel, or you have nothing to do with it anymore, and it's like it's long forgotten, you don't want to be held accountable for not changing things that they require you to change. So just deleting everything and going on your own way, that means that, say, 5-10 years down the road, if YouTube says, well, now you need to do this or do that for each video, but you have to go in there and change this and change that. And if you don't, your channel is going to get deleted, and all your other channels that are associated with it, that are linked to it. And that'll be like, that would suck if you left videos up, and then, that you didn't change them like they wanted you to. And then, if you had any channel that shared the same number or count, and then all of a sudden that channel gets affected by everything. So, that's why you got to just play by the rules and respect YouTube's rules, and don't try to circumvent anything. Just be legit, and it's the way it is. No like spamming people, like going to their channels, like saying subscribe, and then you're like going to thousands of people's channels saying subscribe, because YouTube doesn't like that. They get tired of that, or just being abusive with people and just saying things you shouldn't say, things like that. YouTube doesn't tolerate it, and that's why if they constantly changing their terms, and if you plan on leaving a video up, and then you decide you don't want to do, you're just done with YouTube, it's always best to delete the video. That way you don't have to worry about any changes and say, oh crap, I forgot how to log in. I don't remember what the email was. At least you done with it. It's over with. You ain't got to worry about it. All right, guys. I guess that's going to be about it. Donald, take care. Jamie, take care. Sunrise, waving at you. Goodbye. Thumbs up, guys, if you can. Give this video a thumbs up to help this video get out there and help Brianna's channel bring in more, recognition. So those of you guys who are not getting notifications, and if we get enough thumbs up on a video, it helps like awaken those notification bells so that actually people who didn't get notified will start getting notified, and we can try to get everybody on board to each of our channels. So, you know, Brianna can kind of get everybody off of here to her music channel, and then she can just do whatever she's going to do with this one, whether it's deleting the videos and this leaving the channel there for memories, and I'll get everybody on board mine, and we just kind of get this going. So thumbs up really does help that happen faster, and then we can get on our way with that, and we can just have our happy live streams on the channels that we should be on, right? That's the way I feel, you know, in our own little happy place, you know, the place that's designated for us. But that'll be it, guys. Sadie, take care. Sunrise, take care. I gotta go. I want to spend time with my family, and I want to eat something. I'm hungry. And stay strong too, Basic J. And check back in a day or so. I'll give you, maybe I'll do a post or something. You know, I can like do a message on the YouTube channel to let you know when my next live stream is going to be, or next upload, so you guys are informed. Because I do have a very busy week, and I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do that. Plus, also, I'm going to be, well, I can't really say it because it's a Christmas thing, so I better be careful. It's about a Christmas present, so I can't be saying that. Because, yeah, why am I even going to say that? All right, I better stop. Take care. Putt King. There you go. You guys are amazing. Thumbs up if you can. And thanks again for the thumbs up and the super chats. It really does help the channel with as far as taking off with the video, because the more engagement that we see, the more engagement YouTube sees, and when they see that engagement, they think, hey, you know, this video is must be good enough to have notifications work. And so those who didn't get notified, when the video does better, YouTube will eventually send a notification. So if this video does good, for those who did not get a notification, they might get one maybe tomorrow or the day after or next week. You know, it all depends on how well the video does, because I know, basically a lot of people get their notifications, but not everybody gets it at the same time. And I feel like YouTube's algorithm kind of bases it on the performance of the video as well. So if it really does well when it first gets posted, then maybe more people will get notifications more faster following the notifications that you guys got when you first got notified, you know, when you came here. I've been analyzing YouTube's system, and that's been a pattern, and I've noticed that with creators that, you know, the videos that do much better, I've noticed I get notifications quicker, and the videos that don't do as well, I notice that I don't get notifications to a lot later, maybe days later or a week later. So if you guys give it a thumbs up and all that, show your love and share this video, tweet it out to your friends, contacts, other subscribers, or other people you know that may be interested or know of us or know of the kind of content that we create, like this kind of stuff. Bring them on board. That'd be great. And anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. Take care. Be safe. And Jaden, say hi to you. And that's it. I am out of here. I am going to, sign off now. And by next time you see me, I'll be on my own personal channel, unless I decide to plug myself in one more time, but it won't be for long. It'll be really quick. It'll be like into the station, out of the station, and everybody, we're going to just continue it on my channel. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like the same day. I'm like, hey, let's go over to my channel. We're going to do a live stream, and then we're just going to just jump over there, and it's going to be done. And then whatever happens with this channel. I guess I'll talk to Brianna, but really I just want to do other things than talk about YouTube. When I go downstairs or go outside or whatever I do, I just want to have time for family and eat dinner because I'm hungry. And if I don't eat, I'm going to get grouchy. I need to eat some food. All right, I better go before I get delirious. All right, guys, take care, be safe, and till next time, ciao. Buonanotte. If it's nighttime, buonanotte. If it's morning time, then buongiorno. And all that good stuff. Thank you, Basic J. Love you. I'm out of here, guys. Take care.